closed it, but it still takes a while to warm up.
God bless you, man.
Yeah. And just to let you know, we are live now.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
So
Great.
we are live. Welcome, everybody. For those who will probably watching, those who will watch after the stream's over, welcome to another episode of Talking Everything. I am your host, Tutu Forward. I forget I do that every time I have to stream on. I need to stop echoing myself. Anyways, and today's guests I have with me are a bunch of new guys you will probably never heard of before. I gave them this name but because it just sounded funny. It just sounded great to me, and plus they're basically got inspired by the Crows of Judgment. These guys are known as the Council of Birds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice to meet everyone. Nice to meet you guys.
Yep.
Meet
And
everyone
in
here.
this group, of course, we have Owl Opinion, Condor Commentary, and Noxon for now.
Yeah, I think we might have Patrick join maybe later. I have no idea at the moment.
Yeah.
That's if he gets on, but it all depends.
Hopefully
on
we'll
it.
see him around.
Yeah, I mean, I did put the link in the group chat, so he can hop on if he wants, if he knows how to hop on directly. So
Yeah, I was like setting everything up. I was like, oh, this is like a new.
Yeah,
have you learn for a second?
yeah, I mean, I usually send the link last minute as the show starts, as I start up the stream. So
Yeah, that's fine.
well, okay. And I'm just making sure I'm using the right mic this time. And yes, I am. Okay, because I do not want to make that same mistake like last night. Because if y'all didn't notice, I ended up using the wrong mic halfway through the stream for Crow stream. I was like, damn it! I meant to use my HyperX, not my
it was
laptop
like-
mic.
It was like mid quality to like really high quality, and I was like, oh, he upgraded.
No, it's just because I have the option to switch it over. I was like, thank God StreamYard gives me this option to switch it over. But I was like, damn it! Because the weird thing about my HyperX, right? It has a weird thing when I plug it into the USB, one of my USB ports, like it switches speakers, so I don't hear anything, so I have to switch it back to my default speakers. And for some reason, I thought it would be default anytime I hopped into StreamYard like how I did before, but apparently I have to change that every time now. And it happened to me like the last time too when I did a stream was Crow when we talked about Gina stuff, but hopefully this time around.
Oh yeah.
This time around, I am actually using the mic I tend to use to actually sound better.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, I have the same issues too. I have like one headset because my speakers like messed up, so I had to use like one headset that's really loud as speakers, but sometimes it makes that like as the main source of my mic and everything else. So I had to switch it up before I was joining. I was like, oh snap! Hopefully my mic's working.
All right. And so the biggest topic for today's stream is of course the David Dobrik and Vlog Squad controversies. And oh boy. And the worst part is for me too, when this whole thing came, I was like, damn it. I'm a huge David Dobrik fan. I'm just like, it's why did he have to have this shit happen to him? I really like the Vlog Squad. They're like the funniest people I watch on YouTube nowadays.
Yeah, I
It's
thought
just
they were like
sad.
good guys.
Yeah, same. Well, I mean, we don't know if they're actually entirely pieces of shit or just, they do shit on purpose. I mean, it all depends who we're talking about, when it comes to Vlog Squad or former Vlog Squad members.
Yeah.
And the sad part is, too, I've actually done like 1 or 2 reaction videos to his vlogs in the past, so I'm just like, no, not David. Let him not be a victim of cancel culture, please.
This might be like an off opinion, at least from what I see from him. I'm not really a fan. Like I understand that the content is interesting and all of that, but like I guess it brings enjoyment to most people, but I don't understand why like he does all these really wacky pranks and why I'm actually surprised why he hasn't actually had any of these problems before this allegation. But I feel like the next couple weeks it's going to be pretty interesting to see how it unfolds.
Okay. Oh, hey, Rev. I'm surprised you're on. Thanks for viewing. Hey, if you want to hop on too, you can. Rev has been on here on a few of my streams too, so I consider him the Red
The legend
Devil.
himself.
Yeah. Well, the Red Devil of Justice. So, yeah.
Nice.
And no problem with our sub. You actually make interesting stuff, Rev. So, but anyways, but Condor, I actually do see. Well, I do get your points. I mean, not everyone is going to have the same, taste in,
Yeah.
comedy and stuff. I mean, I've learned that over the years. Like for me, I'm just like, when I learned when I think people don't think the same thing's funny as I did, I was like, "What's wrong with you? Are you a hipster?" But then I've just grown over time. It's like, yeah, just people have different opinions. I learned a lot these past 2 years, especially when it comes to how much the culture has changed, unfortunately, for the better and for the worst. So,
Yeah, it's like they try to improve, but then also mess it up at the same time. It's kind of sad.
it really is. So, I'm curious for all of you guys. What do y'all know so far about the whole controversy?
So what I know about the controversy so far, it's mainly it's focusing around consent. Am I right? Like consent about is it a freeway? Did that happen in one of the vlogs or some shit like that?
It was a
it's-
three-way. It wasn't a three-way. It was like a.
Wasn't it like a 7-way? That's what I heard like on Crow's stream last night. If I remember correctly through the audio
See,
that they played.
everything's from hearing's all different.
For what I
And-
know from the last video, right? And I'm not gonna like include Trisha into this because I really don't believe it, like most 90% of the time.
Honestly, none of the shit she says is also believable at all.
But
So,
what they're saying is there was like two girls that were fans of Dobrik. They wanted to hang out and chill with Dobrik.
well,
and
it was
all
more
the-
like 5 girls said of Dom, and
oh,
3 of
five
them.
girls. Oh,
No, it's 5 girls.
Five guys, burgers, and fries?
I see what you did there. It was 5 girls. It was that clip I showed him last night, but on Crow Stream. But it was 5 girls came in. He was hoping to do a 5-way. That didn't work out too well. But according to some master negotiation, he got 3 girls to do it, and he basically had a 3-way with them. That's how it went from there. But I can talk about later when I should present that clip again.
Were these girls underage to begin with?
yeah, that's a good question.
Is that the problem that's like constraining
I've
this?
heard it was a consent problem. Like now that the girls look back, that she said she felt pressured, or that she said she was drunk, so she couldn't properly give consent. That's what I've heard.
And I also heard that like David and someone else went to get drinks to soften them up to like do this type of stuff.
Okay.
And I think that's also a problem as well.
Yeah, but I find that part weird for David to be one to do that.
Yeah, this whole situation is weird.
It's just what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like some things is like, God damn, it's just like I don't know what to believe. But in some parts I can sort of believe. Some parts some parts I will believe. Like the parts where David's directly involved, I'm just like, no, I'm not sure whether to believe it or not. I was like, oh wait, Kenny commented. One girl was underage and given alcohol, I believe. Oh yeah, because they were, I think.
Oof.
Each of the girls was like they were between 18 to 20, so
Ooh.
that's probably
Ooh.
why.
Okay.
Can I ask who's come out with these allegations?
Okay. Which ones do you want to go up with first? Because remember, there's like a few.
Yeah, okay.
You want
mainly
to just
let's
start
hear
out with the Seth one?
Yeah, you can start that up and just list it down afterwards. To be
Yeah.
honest.
So I
Yeah.
was thinking of going over the Seth one first, and then we start out the rest because the Seth one is what kicked it all off.
Right,
Alright,
let's go for that one then.
Yeah. I'll present an article, and then I will actually found the first clip where the first kiss prank happened. I unfortunately wasn't able to find the second kiss one because unfortunately David did private the second prank, and it's nowhere to be found so far. So I haven't been able to find that one.
Can you find a re-upload?
Yeah, I haven't been able to find any re-uploads at all for the second one.
All right.
Yeah, it's been that hard. And
What I'm trying to figure out is why is David Dobrik, this guy that's like, what is he, like a multi-millionaire, hanging out with fans? I feel like once you reach like a threshold as like either a like celebrity or just YouTuber in general, I feel like there needs to be a like disconnect between the audience and also like the creator.
Well, I think
Because,
the issue.
like-
Oh yeah. Well, sorry to interrupt, but I think the issue here is this part was about 2 years ago. So this happened about 2 years ago in 2018.
Okay.
So
I
this
was
was
about to
on a
say-
different. This is on a very different level. Back then he was on a very different level than he is today. He was
Was he a
still.
vlogger back then?
What?
Was he like a vlogger back then?
No, I mean, yeah, he was a vlogger. I mean, he still was until COVID happened.
Yeah, because I remember him and Josh was hanging out and stuff.
Yeah. So back then he was still pretty big, but just not as big as he is today. Where he
Yeah,
has
that's what I was going
uploaded
to
and
ask. Was he
forever.
was he a smaller channel? Because
Slightly,
if you want to bring up like about the size thing, if you think about, I'm going to compare stuff here, but Pirates Cynical talking to fans back in the day, he was a much smaller channel. So it does seem to where that disconnect happens. As people get more fans, the disconnect becomes larger. But when you're smaller, it seems like you're much more connected with your fans, and you talk to them more.
Yeah.
And let's not also forget, David didn't actually bring these fans in himself. It was all Dom doing. David just
Okay.
went along with it. So it was, anytime Dom's usually involved most of the time in a vid, he's always most of the time hooking up with a girl or just being a sex maniac.
So
Yeah.
is it because David Dobrik's bigger that maybe these allegations are falling to him? At this point?
Probably more than likely.
Yeah, back in the day, not like a few days ago, I think I mentioned that like most of the allegations usually just between the Dobrik's friends, like most of them.
Yeah.
But I think Dobrik's still like guilty of association though.
Yeah, that's the sad part about it. Anyways,
Yeah.
here's the article of the first one I'm pulling up if y'all can see it. So
Okay.
it involves the French, well, the kissing prank that's sexual assault. So I'm gonna go over it and give you the full rundown. So former Vlog Squad member Seth Francois says he was sexually assaulted in a prank that massive YouTuber David Dobrik pulled on him with fellow creator Jason Nash. Seth told his story to Ethan and Hila Klein on the H3 podcast on February 12th. The prank in question happened in 2017, so yeah, the first one happened 3 years ago. At the time, Dobrik asked Francois if he wanted to be in a video where he made out with Krinikov while she was disguised as an old man. Francois agreed, but when he kissed the costume person, Koff was not the one behind the mask. It was instead 40, actually, I think he was 44 around the time, 44 or 43, Jason Nash. I was touched
Wait,
by
is this the old guy that's like
Yeah.
usually in
Yeah, the
David
old guy.
Dobrik?
Yeah.
Is this because this guy, Seth, I'm guessing, I'm trying to figure this out, like, does he swing the opposite way? Like, if I remember correctly, I watched a video not too long ago that was about, like, David, or, like, it was about David would, like, trying to think of the correct word, use Seth for, like, these like stupid pranks, I'm guessing. Like he would use his sexuality for like views and such.
No, it wasn't Seth. I forgot which one it was, but I was like, always remember like multiple members of the Lock Squad would always get pranked. It was a big thing for like a few years.
I mean, if we're going to like prank styles, I mean, like you look back way back then. I know this is off topic, but like Wild Boys or like Jackass, that crew, like they end up kissing each other just for the content. To be honest, like back in the day,
Yeah.
I don't think he swings like that way.
Nah, that's the thing. It's like, I mean, it doesn't, but I feel like, I mean, I'll get more into that once I finish reading the article. But it's more like, but I'll go on. So he told BuzzFeed's News, probably one of the worst news sources out there, honestly, in my opinion, that it felt wrong when it happened. As more time passed, he began to feel even worse. He decided to call it a sexual assault hotline to talk about it and process the situation, which I don't understand why, which I will get into once I show the video. They said, "I'm sorry you were sexually assaulted," and I broke down. Francois told the outlet, "I called my mother and some of my close friends, and I said, I can't believe that happened to me."
Oh, I'm gonna backtrack on my previous statement. I just saw an article that like the homosexual like acts that I guess he went through for some of these pranks, I guess aren't accepted for or where he's from. Let me look up this article. It's on Sportskeeda. It looks like he made some replies for this article. That's about like why he is very adamant about like this stuff, and it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. By the way, Pigeon, since you're here, I sent a link in the group chat to hop on the stream. So if you want to hop on, you can.
I think this is super interesting because what did this happen? 2017. because if this happened
Um,
2017, we're still in the height of like the prank craze on YouTube, and this is just seeming like this
Yeah.
prank is seeming like a pretty basic prank that would
Yeah,
happen
I know.
Yeah,
on YouTube
it's-
at that time.
Remember, it's
It's
like
really
prank,
basic.
So some of the prank stuff was really big between like
This-
2014 to 2017. That's when the prank era, like when the prank stuff was.
This
pretty
isn't
popular.
Sam Pepper holding his friend.
Oh no!
pretending
This
to-
has
No,
nothing
this
like
is
the Sam
this
Pepper.
is
Yeah,
this
it was not.
bullshit.
No,
This
It
is-
was not Sam Pepper. It wasn't like
It wasn't like
Joey
Sam Pepper
Salads type stuff, you know.
Compton.
Okay.
He's from there, and it is not a good look.
Mm.
Oh,
Okay.
Seth is from Compton. Oh wow.
I understand.
Actually, I have no place in this. I'm an Englishman, so
I understand
Drove down there
why.
before.
I didn't know exactly where he was from, but that makes a lot of sense. They're not exactly the most welcoming community.
Oh yeah, you know what
Yeah.
you know which Compton it's talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like probably the most famous Compton that there is.
Yeah, it's the Los Angeles.
feel-
Compton.
Yeah. The years I lived in Cali, yeah, I swang by there a couple times before.
I know it's like very dangerous to go there at night. Like,
Oh
I
yeah,
kind of understand this. This is confusing to me.
Oh look, here's another bird person probably on the.
you're not even
Oh,
in
no.
the Discord, bro.
He's
Oh no!
exactly.
Can I just say, don't bring this man up. He made an expose video on me. I can't stand this man. I
Yeah, with the
not let him
Doom
go with
soundtrack
ego
in the
ranks.
background.
don't
What a
let him-
monster.
okay. All right. Let us continue
Yeah.
with this article and then I'll play it quick.
Yeah.
So where did I stop before? Francois said Dobrik asked if they could make a similar video again, but Francois refused, explaining that he did not like the prank and did not want to go through with that again. Still, in 2018, Dobrik ended up pulling a nearly identical stunt. That's referring to the second one, was where he dressed up, where Jason dressed up in an ape costume. The second time around, Dobrik told Francois that they were making a commercial for Jack Link's jerky, which Francois was thrilled about. When Francois got to the set, there were people in gorilla costumes, which he was instructed to make out with one. When that person took off their mask, it was Nash again. Francois said that instinct ultimately led him to moving out of Los Angeles. Well, I was like, I don't know why. I don't think that's entirely true, but I may or may not be right. But anyways, continuing, Jack Link's Jerky has since tweeted out that they were not involved in the stunt and do not condone any non-sexual conduct that occurred, tweeting out,
Okay.
on Twitter. Anyways. Other allegations against the Vlog Squad. On top of all this, Francois said that during his time on the Vlog Squad, he was pressured to participate in the racist jokes that were played on into stereotypes about black people. He felt he could not say no to these bits. It was an unwritten thing that you see a pattern of these people saying, "Yo, I'm uncomfortable with all this," and all of a sudden they disappear and they're not in videos anymore. He explained on the H3 podcast.
Okay.
I don't know that.
I don't feel
believe
well
that.
with this. I like
Ain't
I understand, but like it doesn't really add up
Yeah.
in my
I
head
know what you mean.
that well.
Was there like leak text from him between him and Dobrik saying that he was down to do it like again, like the video again?
Oh, yeah, that's in the Scotty Sire video, which I will play in a little later.
Alright.
Supposedly. I didn't watch the whole video too, but
I mean, yeah, these are alleged things that happened.
yeah. Yeah, but I still find it weird how he says, like, I didn't want to go into stereotypical racist jokes. I was like, those ones I find a bit weird because there was only very few of those from when I watched the vlogs. There weren't even many that were even like that messed up. It was just like the unoffensive stereotypes.
Yeah, it was like a little jab. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't really come to this point of being that offensive. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, David was the one that leaked it. Oh, okay. I didn't see that part. So,
Appreciate that, Kenny.
yeah, Kenny, if you know where that one is, can you mind sharing it too? Because I haven't found that part. So continuing. These are at least the latest series of accusations against former Vlog Squad members have made about Dobrik, Nash, and the group's general culture. Nick Kwanzani, known as fans to Big Nick, explained to H3 that the group was toxic and like a cult. Kwanzani said that he was bullied and felt forced to make jokes about his own size, which led to other people thinking that they could make fun of him in cruel ways. I I'm not
I can
sure.
understand that.
I can understand.
Jokes
I
can
seen-
be taken too far,
Wait,
and fans
yeah.
don't really have that same connection
I'm gonna look for
like
him.
the actual vlog squad has with their members. So it makes sense. I can understand that.
Yeah, because I've like for the past 2 years when I watched was Big Nick, I've always been one of the most common jokes that would happen with him is always him being the short one in the group. So I can kind of understand that. But I didn't think it took Big Nick actually took it to that level, and he just had enough and just left. And he's like consider toxic. I wouldn't consider Vlog Squad a cult though. I think that's just very exaggerated though. Considering it a cult just because they do a bunch of crazy shit out of proportion just for funsies. I mean,
they're not bad as the Paul brothers. You know what I mean? And
yeah, they're not like the Paul brothers. The Paul brothers are always in
considered
controversy.
them. Yeah, I always considered them like a PG-13 version of like the Jackass crew. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A more or less crazy version of them. Yeah, but they actually do it for views, and it's actually I think they find it fun most of the time too, honestly. So
yeah, they look like they're having fun. Yeah.
But then again, this is all the stuff that comes out from behind the scenes. So it's almost like we're kind of like lifting up the curtain a little bit and kind of like looking through a little bit, but it's a very interesting thing that's happening with this, and I don't know how it's going to proceed because David already has his lawyers and everything like that. So with the allegations with just him in general, it's not seeming that good. So there's most likely something that's going on.
Oh wow! Kenny just supposed to say, old text message saying that he didn't care about kidding. He just wanted to clout.
Interesting.
I can believe that. But
Yeah.
But one thing I would think, from doing the things on camera, I didn't think they'd actually be serious about like majority of the shit they say on camera too. So that's one thing I would always think about when it comes to this, because I know off the camera, most of the shit they wouldn't actually be saying like seriously. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I always considered like if they're friends and they hang out like almost all the time, I thought like they were that comfortable with each other, just like jabbing each other wouldn't be like nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I thought at least they'd talk about it if it was that serious. I mean, I think Jason would be able to understand.
Yeah, like they're all adults.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're gonna have those kind of like jokes, but then if you feel like it's going too far within your own friend group, you're gonna bring up that you don't like the jokes anymore. But if you're gonna stay silent about it and then say, "Well, the jokes really got to me," well, why did you stay silent at that time? Why stay silent? Maybe someone felt like I'm gonna get kicked out of Vlog Squad if I don't take all these batterings. No, people are cool usually.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Or not you too. Oh man. Okay. Apparently, I've been getting a message 3 times saying let equal on.
Get Aura and Eagle on.
Wait, it's origami, not Aura Eagle.
No, Aura and Eagle.
Oh, I mean, if Aura wants to come on, that's up to him. I mean, the links
Eagle round a man. God damn it!
It would be best if you let Ego on. I mean,
Christ's sake!
Oh my goodness! How many accounts does Ego have? That's the real question here.
Let him on. I feel like he just has beef with me. Just let him on here.
Are you sure?
You let him on. It's not like I know who it is.
Yeah, I don't have his Discord. If he can send it in the chat, then maybe.
Or it's my alt.
Mad lad.
Remember, Ego, I am technically the council head.
He's in the Crow server though.
Yeah,
I guess.
Not to mention, I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to like send him a link. I mean, y'all could send him a link too if you want.
I'm just gonna have to find him on Crow's Discord. I don't know where he is.
Yeah, but if he does anything stupid, I'll kick him out instantly. Though that's a warning.
It's your show. There he is.
He's derailed us.
Oh man,
with his large ego.
I mean, he does live up to his name, Eagle.
No funny business though.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I already warned him. I already gave him that warning.
he's dangerous. I believe he's dangerous.
Oh God, he's in the chat.
This guy.
All right, let's continue. Let me continue before he hops on.
You go, I'm not being harsh with you. I'm just telling you the truth.
All right. So, just to continue on with the article, YouTuber Trisha Paytas has also accused David and Nash of inappropriate behavior on multiple occasions.
Ooh.
Both she and Francois also say they have heard rumors about Nash assaulting other people or sleeping with minors. In some cases, Paytas says victims have contacted her directly about it. Okay, that part I do not believe at all. Because has Trisha at all given any credit to show that she's reliable at all for this? Because I don't believe her anything she says after the whole controversy she had with the Walk Squad back in 2019.
I thought she was like a lol cow. I thought like back in the when she did like the 100 layers of cum or whatever.
Oh my
yeah,
God, I
do that?
remember that. That shit happened.
Oh god, that
I know-
image came back. I got disgusted for a second. Sorry.
Yeah, I know she's not. I know she's not I know she can't be trusted at all after after she was basically either left or kicked out. Either or.
She also didn't she also say that she was I am transgender female to male now?
When did she say that?
I remember.
It was on the H3 podcast, and H3 and her was still beefing back then, and then she was talking shit about Helis' brother or something like that. And now
Apparently they're now engaged.
yeah, which is the
Yeah.
most ironic thing. This is so fucking weird.
It's
Sorry.
so weird.
So weird.
Ethan, how could you let this happen? You've really gone downhill over the years.
Ethan, you have a podcast with her. Why?
Yes, why? You've really gone downhill over the years. man.
Why?
It's disappointing.
Well, he's been going downhill for I don't even know how long. I used to love his older content and all of that, and then
Yeah.
I feel like once he moved probably back to Los Angeles after he was in what was it, Jerusalem for a while. I feel like
no.
Wait! I thought he lived in New York for a good bit.
he did for a while, and then he moved to Jerusalem.
Oh,
And then they moved back to California because Ethan's from California originally, and
Is this
that's
thing
where he met his
slow?
wife.
That's just me.
Oh no, you're good.
yeah,
That's okay. That's awesome. What are we talking about, fellow birds?
We're talking.
good. About David Dobrik.
Yeah, we're talking about the David Dobrik Vlog Squad
Oh
controversy.
god, that thing's so convoluted.
It is, homie.
Then Trisha Paytas got brought up as a source, and now we're just thinking, how credible is she? And the answer is not credible at all.
I read a trust freaking Keem, man. Not gonna lie. Than her.
Yeah,
That's a bold
honestly,
statement.
Keemstar seems a little bit more trustworthy than her.
I'm not getting backstabbed, but at least he would tell you the truth before he backstabs you.
Yeah, but then again, he has files on top of files that he can smack back at you with.
Yeah.
I hope Keem sues us.
Don't.
I do.
I don't have the funds for a class action lawsuit from Keem's whole entire company.
I only have like $3,000 in the bank, but it'd still be worth it for the lols.
Oh god.
It would. Maybe we could get Ethan to help us with food. He'll bring out Fupa again.
For some reason,
Don't get me started on Fupa.
like $1,000 of it was like just 200 invested in Dogecoin, so that's pretty epic.
Wow. Anyways, let me finish up this article actually. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dobrik has not commented on the sexual assault. Well, that it was until now. Over the summer, he did issue a general apology for offensive content he had posted in his past, because everything is offensive nowadays. So I want to have a positive experience when they interact with anything that he said on his podcast views. And that being said, I feel like a handful of occasions I just missed the mark on that, and it really bums me out. Okay, comes the part on why Seth is speaking out. For a long time, Dobrik has been a top creator on YouTube. He's known for his Tesla giveaways and his dubbed Gen Z's Jimmy Fallon by the Wall Street Journal. Francois said that he felt the need to speak out because he feels Dobrik was not remorseful and is unaware of the harm he caused. If Dobrik and Nash don't know what's wrong and they don't understand what they did was wrong, it makes me feel like I could just it could. Oh, wait, I'm bumbling my words. Makes me feel like that could still happen, or maybe it's just happened to other people who are afraid of speaking up. He told BuzzFeed. Right. Seth had that said he asked for the videos to be removed, but Dobrik tried to offer him cash to keep them up. Dobrik eventually unlisted both prank videos and later prior to the second one. Yeah, and that's what I mean why I couldn't find the second one earlier. Seth has since tried to resolve the matter privately and has not gotten a response from Dobrik. He told Insider that his goal is speaking up to not to cancel anyone. That one. Though he felt that he had no option but to make the matter public. He is now
Wonder when I'll get canceled.
What?
Wonder when I'll get canceled.
It all depends on what you say. It just depends on what your opinion is. If you have the wrong opinion compared to Twitter, then yeah, you'll probably get canceled when that happens.
A lot of people have already lied about me being transphobic somehow, so who knows?
Oh, they pulled a Gino on you. Okay, no problem.
What the fuck is a Gino? Godzilla in name only?
Oh no, I'm talking about Gino Carano.
Oh, who the fuck is that?
The Star Wars, the actress.
Oh,
that got
she's that one.
Yeah.
The only good part of the Mandalorian, from what I've heard.
She said beep boop boop as a droid joke, and then she got canceled.
What?
over it.
No, that's not what got her canceled. That's basically one of the build-ups to it. The thing that got her canceled was that one post where she basically had the crappy comparisons to comparing, Nazis to Republicans. But I think it was a shitty example. But I don't think she deserved to get fired for it.
I think it was.
The point was.
It wasn't as. Oh.
You know what's messed up? They fired some another like someone was working with Disney too. I don't know if it was another actor or something, but like he said the same thing, but he got rehired back, but she's still fired.
Yeah.
Well, didn't she get hired by Ben Shapiro?
Oh yeah, no. She's with the Daily Wire now, doing a partnership with them. Yeah, that's.
And like, apparently their movies aren't that political, which is a little ironic.
Yeah.
Yo, Vic, Kenny got a video for you. It has messages.
Oh, yeah, I see the video, Kenny. I'll pull it up once I finish going through this article. So.
Kenny bringing up James Gunn. Yeah, James Gunn got fired.
Yeah, James Gunn was the worst part. I mean, like, that's the thing. It's just an example of all this shit. Yeah, they rehired because everyone wanted him back because everyone think it was stupid.
Because he's good. James Gunn's good.
Not to mention all that shit he did was basically 10 years. All those tweets were fucking 10 years ago.
Oh god,
and, like,
the
why
computer's
would we
farting.
giving a shit about them now? That's stupid. And the worst part is it happens. The same thing happened to Kevin Hart too, when all those homophobic tweets came out like in 2010, back in 2018. Even though and he basically apologized, say, "Yeah, I evolved. This was like 10 years ago. I would say this shit today." And of course, they removed his.
Yeah.
They took away his.
Apologized.
Yeah.
Honestly,
they took away his
Went with it.
Yeah.
like
sorry.
one thing people always mention with this stuff is like how it's in the past, so it doesn't matter now, but so it's different standards now. But I'm thinking like the standards now are bullshit. You're already conceding that, like you're conceding in a way if you admit that stuff was like aged poorly when a lot of this stuff should be okay now. Like I think a lot of these edgy jokes, I still make edgy jokes now. I'm gonna die, but it's all good.
That's relatable.
Yeah,
This is why comedy is dying nowadays, because not many things can be as funny as more. Otherwise, people get offended in the most easiest ways possible.
I used I don't know, it's like mid 2010s, early 2010s YouTube. It was like I was like, okay, comedy's dying on TV, so I can go to YouTube. And then everyone who's funny takes like 10 months to upload, and everyone else is a boring video essayist instead of actually trying to be funny. That was one thing annoying with the algorithm change is like I was kind of hopeful that with like removal of edge, it'd be like, okay, people will be less reliant on these same old jokes. But instead they just gave up in jokes.
Pretty
right.
much.
I can't.
I'm gonna give you a better example as the comedian. Everyone knows Eddie Murphy, right? If you see his old comedy specials, bro, that's not gonna swing really well in this decade.
Yeah, it's not sad.
Yeah. You can't have any more jokes anymore. Also, I'd like to bring up a point on ego rants. Excuse me, sir. Did you say everyone's making boring video essays? What about the video essays from a Mr. Pyro Cynical? He puts the occasional Breaking Bad Dark Souls reference in there. That's hilarious.
He actually tries to be funny, though I don't watch him too often. I at
Yeah,
least
fair enough.
appreciate. Like another thing is like a lot of the people who just don't try to be funny try really hard to sound smart, but they sound really dumb because their topic is like, what is it? Capitalism and gender in robots 2006 or something. Or
What?
that's
What
a
is
video essay. One of my favorites. Monsters
Wait, who made that
University.
one?
It was some rando. Monsters
Can you please-
University.
Can you please link this at some point? I need to watch this.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess me and I are gonna
Yeah,
watch.
you can share it in a private chat if you want.
No,
Yeah.
I'll link it here. I think it's
Yeah,
what
if
was
you
that
can link
one
it in the
quote?
chat, we can link it in the live chat or the private chat here on in the studio. It's up to you.
Okay, I'll put in the private chat because it's easier. But it's also kind of like I'm bad at commenting on quoting movies, but like the world needs to see its own mistake. I forget what movie it's from. It would have been funny if I could actually quote for authentic. Eddie Murphy, Raw, and Delirious were funny. Never could be made in this generation. I don't know
Sad,
what those are.
sad and
Yeah.
true.
I mean, a lot of
That was a
edgy
long
stuff
time
does
ago.
exist. It's just so
Yeah,
much
thanks,
tougher to
Kenny.
find.
My boy.
That's the best one.
The Filthy
Anyways.
Frank ripoff / sequel guy, he's actually doing a pretty good job, I think.
Yeah.
Filthy Frank 2. It's
Yeah.
just a little cursing, filthy, like everything basically being the same except there's a beard.
And he's
Yeah.
Caucasian now.
Mhm.
And more lank. He's more lankier though.
Bro, I'm about to cancel him on Twitter. I can't believe they'd be whitewashing Filthy Frank now.
Whitewashing Joji, no.
No.
George
This-
John.
This is not the god I prayed for.
Yeah. Anyways, I think we've basically covered most of the things covered in this article. So I'll
Yeah.
stop. And actually, I'll play the
no.
first kissing prank clip. Just a fair warning, if you can't, and I suggest you turn away when I play this. But,
Wait,
that's
did you just
fine.
say kissing? Oh, I don't know if
yeah,
I can look at that.
yeah. Remember the kissing prank that the
It's
first
not-
one that started this whole controversy. Apparently,
I think I'm gonna be scared of it.
It's
I don't know.
fine. It's not lewd as hand holding, bro. Don't worry about
yeah, it's not.
Oh,
All
thank
right.
Well,
God.
before we start, I just want to say that I have actually obtained a collection of like the worst possible thumbnails and concepts for video essays, and I'm just collecting them.
Yay! Good to
There's
know.
Monsters University and Disability. What Makoto Nijima teaches us about loneliness.
Oh, God, please stop.
it.
Makoto's like my second best girl in Persona 5, so let's not go there.
I mean, a waifu in an 80-hour RPG would teach people a lot about loneliness. Not gonna lie.
Yo, she's like the best. She's like the second best robot in the series. Okay.
I mean, she's like the only one who's 18 and close to the protagonist's age, so I guess
Well, I thought she was
legally by
17,
default
technically.
she's best
Wait,
girl.
No,
wait.
she's 17, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, sorry,
about-
you're going
she's
to
the same age
jail
as-
according
no,
to
she's-
Twitter.
She's the same age as Joker, and by the end of
Well,
the
actually, no,
series,
she's technically a year older because she's a third
Yeah.
year in Persona 5,
Oh.
and Joker's a second year. So.
Is she like a couple months older than him though?
Isn't this based in Japan too?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
based
the
in Japan,
Persona
so
series.
age of consent is like different over there.
It's
so.
14 or
Yeah.
whatever.
It
Or no, it's
depends.
not 14. It's
Oh
13.
God! Oh no! I've opened
Let's-
Pandora's box. No.
Oh,
Damn it,
no.
way to go,
Look! They're
Alright.
both. It's still Romeo and Juliet.
Okay, they're basically in the same age gap, all right? Let's just end it there before we dive
Right, let's get to the
into
When
kissing prank,
Joker
guys. Let's
dates
just get to the kissing
50-year-old
prank.
teacher.
Yo, don't talk bad about Kawakami like that.
No, let's not. Anyways, moving on. Moving on.
Can we get to
Let's
the
actually,
kissing prank now?
yeah, let's watch this, Frank, and just get on to the point.
All right.
Right.
I cannot hear anything.
Oh, wait, hold up. I forgot to share audio real quick. Hold on. Let me fix that.
Well, anyways, a very obscure, terrible video essay.
Oh no.
Now it's fixed. You can hear it now.
Is
Thank
hating
God.
stan culture ableist? When you defend stan culture by accidentally calling them retards.
All
You
right.
can't say that out here.
Okay, no, let's not. Let's not. Okay. If
See,
anyone else,
I was gonna laugh at that because it reminded me of this one video called Celery.
why?
Honestly, it's really tough to take this seriously. That whole thing was just so fucking stupid.
Here's the thing. And if it was any of us just watching that, of course we'd be laughing the shit out of it, just because if for us watching in that moment, it'd be funny it's funny. But if any of us were Seth, of course most of us would be mad as shit and like we got set up.
Yeah,
Bruh.
And the thing is, I have a question. Like, look, I'm not questioning Seb's IQ, but how can you? They have different fucking heights. How did he mess that up? Like, that's not Karina. That's someone else.
Bro, guys have different lip texture than girls. It's very, very simple. Because he was, even though he was making up for a mask, you would tell lip texture.
How would you know that? Wait, what?
Wait,
Our opinions
wait,
goes
wait.
on.
Owl has a lot of.
I have forbidden knowledge.
Our opinion unironically exposed.
Alpine exposed for knowing lip textures.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyways, I see your point.
Hey, I won't buy shame.
Yeah.
Yo,
Anyways,
but like I
That's
said,
more
like,
than I can get.
they have
And
different body types. You
No,
know,
but
like,
yeah,
how you not know?
seriously though, with shit like that, it's extremely funny because it's funny.
Okay.
all right, but
It is
anyway,
funny.
yeah.
It is
But-
funny.
Okay, before I go on to the video Kenny shared, the second one I want to go over real quick. Yeah, the second one was where they dressed in the gorilla costume. Here's the thing. The thing about that, at the end of that one, even though Seth was like, "Oh, god damn it, I fell for that shit again. Fuck off." He actually gave props to David for saying being a man of his word and doing it a second time, which is the part when I first raised eyebrows too. I was like, really? Now you're coming out saying this is kind of sexual assault to you, even though you
Yeah,
feel
well,
like
it's fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I'm Keemstar.
yeah. I see what
Nice.
you're
Fool
saying.
me anymore, and I'm just the entire commentary community.
Yeah, but the thing is, I can understand if his viewpoint had changed over time. I was like, damn, I feel like I wasn't okay with this, but it's like I would say talk to David about it and just be like, yo, I think you shouldn't like do shit like this anymore, just in case like bad stuff happens. That's how I think he would have gone about it. I'm not sure if he did or not, but I don't know. It's like but I don't think right now Seth is like that believable. I really wish we could see the second one, but so far I haven't been able to find it even for like re-uploads of it, so that's a sad part.
I wish people didn't just directly go to the media. I feel
Right?
like
The media can't be trusted for shit anymore, in my
like
opinion.
you can't just duke it out like
You can't
just
like even
be
talk
normal
to each other.
people.
You know?
I mean, for God's sakes, I saw articles from the media reporting on, like, what was it, Boblax versus Pokemon shit. Like, why is this actually in the media?
Because
You should have
Pokemon's a woman
priorities.
and a
Yeah.
gamer.
Remember,
Oh, true.
you gotta believe women, and they all have to be victims of some sort.
Well, okay, I mean, they missed an opportunity by exposing Boblax as a funny hypocrite in the Let Me Speak saga, but I digress.
Yeah. Anyways, let me show one more thing before I show Kenny's clip. All right, here is apparently a clip from the podcast from one of his old past podcasts that he said about the prank. But let me just pull it up. Oh, here it is. Share. Here's the first part.
What really made me happy.
What?
Today we pulled a prank on
Oh,
my friend Seth.
oh, that's great. Yeah, yeah. And
It's
now you can talk
probably-
about it.
It's probably the best prank I've ever pulled on anyone, in my opinion. We have this scary mask that we've been pranking people with, and it's just a scary mask, and everyone knows that it's a mask.
Yeah, and that's what he had to say about that, saying it was like one of the pranks he pulled off. But
I think it's a pretty good prank.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing. I could understand if Seth was mad about it, and later on it's like saying "fuck you" for that, dude. It's like, but I just don't think he should ever take it to this level. But if it's like literally just for clout and payback, it's like that. It's a shitty thing to do.
And they can settle that like privately, dude. And you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well, no,
I mean, he
apparently-
said they did. He said they
Yeah,
did.
that's
but
what
he
I'm about
said,
to bring up.
yeah.
The
Okay.
article, like, They said, "Hey, I tried to talk to Dobrik, and he wasn't getting back to me about taking the video down." And that's where I'm kind of thinking, well, if you were really coming off that strong, saying that you were that uncomfortable with it, he probably would have taken it down.
Yeah, I mean, but he did though eventually.
Don't these
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
get paid like a lot of money? Like, isn't
Yeah.
it like, don't they get like tons of clout and like a good portion of money like from these types of like videos and everything?
Well, didn't the whole
Or is it only
genre
like
stop?
Dobrik?
Pretty
Yeah.
much. They're not getting paid like $1 an hour, you know.
Yeah. They probably make more than that shit. So, what are you saying,
Exactly.
Ego? Ego?
Eagle.
Oh wait, what? Oh yeah, my
Oh.
name's Ego now. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I was like, what were you saying?
Oh, shoot, where?
I was like, what did you? What did you just? What was the last thing you said? I didn't catch it.
I think it was something about like how, like the genre is like dead, so I can't imagine them getting paid much anymore.
Oh yeah,
I don't think it's exactly dead.
It's not
Well-
dead. It's just not as popular as it used to be.
Probably because it used to be considered the worst thing on YouTube, and
Yeah,
and
Because-
now it just keeps getting swabbed.
yeah, because remember how
Sexual assault isn't that terrible anymore, I guess.
I mean, I say some things are still bad, but I think there are some things to be, that will,
Oh, it's still bad, just not
Yeah, still
by
bad.
funny
Just some
YouTube
things-
standards.
but it's just some things will be taken really out of proportion to the most nowadays. It's just
Oh
sad.
yeah.
I mean, nowadays it's like, actions are being more tolerated and words are being less, which that's kind of a scary, funny precedent.
Yeah, that's because like nowadays it's like even a touch on the shoulder could be considered sexual harassment, and that's
Oh, I
like,
remember people making jokes about that for like almost a decade.
I'm gonna give you a good example. Like that's why Keanu just does the air hug stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame him. That's the sad part. I don't blame him.
Yeah, like what happened to like Vic Magnog?
Vic
Oh,
Mignon,
Vic,
I know
yeah.
you're talking about.
The
That's
poor
one
poor
thing,
guy.
Yeah.
Poor
Yeah,
bastard.
him.
I have
Especially-
a
Anyone?
story
Okay,
here.
this might sound a bit cringe, but anyone see like some parallels between him and the character he played? This seemingly terrifying monster that the media paints him out to be, but he's just the sweet guy.
Yeah, I know,
I'm
right?
saying,
Wow.
I'm saying that video, like he was streaming and stuff, like he was explaining everything. I think he was in a panel too, and when that man cried, bro, and he was like, most
Oh.
animes I watched that was dubbed, he voiced it. Not gonna lie, I felt that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, dude,
yeah.
are you talking about
Mad
when
and sad.
wait, are you talking about when the allegations first came out?
Yeah,
Oh, dude, I remember seeing that clip too. I was like, that's
It's so
so
cathartic with the other cast members saying "believe all women," and then the same women are accusing them of crimes too now.
Yeah, and the sad part is, the worst part is they have other coworkers they've worked with in the past that have done worse shit than anything Vic's been accused of, and but there's actual evidence for it, and you're just trying to blind eye and like don't say shit. It's like,
It really
I don't know what
sucks
you're
because
talking about.
I don't really like the Dragon Ball show itself, but the dub
Yeah.
is like really good.
yeah.
They just seem like they're characters. They get so good into the role. Honestly, it's definitely better than the Japanese version. All the characters are so screechy and that
No,
the
I'm not.
original.
I'm gonna hold you the Eagle. I've been listening to the Japanese dub for so long at this point that I can't hear.
I mean, us
Yeah.
Americans, we had like the thing called, like Toonami, so we kind of grew up with like the dub first.
I didn't
Oh,
really
yeah.
grow up
Excuse
with
me, we
either.
had Jetix
Oh,
over
damn
here.
it.
oh, Getex.
Yeah, we had that.
Jetix.
Wait, is Jetex as in like JET? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like.
Bro, I remember when
that.
Jetix was a thing back
Jetix
was
was
day.
always
short,
sick. They
but
had
it was so
Digimon
cool.
on the. That was
I
always
know. I remember those days back when I
There's
was
like
a kid. I miss those days sometimes.
Digimon movie that
Yeah.
like traumatized me. Not even traumatized me, but stuck with me with this giant creature in this shadowy world, and it's like my vaguest memory. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, also there's a terrifying train Digimon that looked right out of like one of those what I don't know what they're called, American Horror Stories or something. And it's like it had a train with this terrifying CGI face or something.
I think I might remember what you're talking about. I don't remember
Bro,
which
that's
series,
insane.
which Digi series it was, but I know
Oh,
what you're talking about.
I was gonna bring up a story about. Do you know about like the touching things? like I think it was a younger man who literally looked up on the internet like how to make friends, and he I don't know, either stopped or tried to stop and talk to a girl in the street, and that girl ran away, said she felt threatened, and now that guy's on the sex offenders registry.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
that's so sad.
Oh,
so
you know,
sad.
2019 was like when all this stuff was really blowing up, and it was just terrible being a
Bro, imagine
senior
that,
in high
you just-
school because like every guy I knew was being lied about. It was like every guy in the school. Like the school had problems, but
Oh, I can
it was just like a thing for like every woman I knew. It was like a lot. I was really disappointed with a lot of these people. They were just like it was like every social group too. It wasn't just I was closed off. It was so freaky. It was freaky as fuck.
I'm gonna tell you what, I managed to miss out from being from the UK. I've never had anything like that happen.
Oh, it didn't happen to me. It just like happened to
Lucky you.
98% of the men in the school.
Yeah, but like nothing ever happened like that in our college.
I
Like,
know.
everyone avoided that shit.
Luckily, in my college, we never interact with anyone socially, so nothing bad happens.
Well,
Ah,
that's
man, I
your
wish I could say about
well,
the previous one I went to.
Like,
well, my college and your college is different. What ages are your college? Because my college age is 16 to about 19, 20.
Oh,
oh,
Ours
know,
is about
just- they should
17 to
just-
that's
21.
weird. That's weird. Yeah, our
Oh,
college
God.
is usually like either like what is it, 19 and up, Vic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
17 to 21.
Your
Yeah, so
age is
that's like
cons-
our university.
your
Our
age of
university's like
consent is like the same as America's, right?
It's 16 over
It's
here.
16 and up over there.
Yeah, but like it depends. But for here, it depends on which state you live in. Like it varies by state. Over
Yeah,
here.
my-
Well, there's like
my state-
also variations
state's
within
cleaning
the
up here, too.
variations. Either way, it just seems like you're opening up a can of trouble to be like grouping the 16 and 19-year-olds in a college. Like, I feel like 14 to generally 18 is like better because it's like there's a cutoff. It kind of cuts
Yeah.
off, and then
Yeah.
adults can be with adults.
Right.
But yeah, that's kind of the weird thing though, because our college is 16 to 19, but then it just depends on what type of college course you did. Because I did mine for 4 years or 3. I did have 4 or 3 years of a college course. Me, so I've been there since I was 16, and now I turned 20 this year. So yeah, I did it for 3 years. So you usually finish around 19. So you're like maturing around people as well, which is kind of weird as well.
Oh, okay.
That's
At least
Then
I
then you'll get new people in who are 16, while you've been around a lot of these people for like years now, where you're becoming an adult.
Yeah.
I can at least
I
say
think-
over there, from what you say, it sounds less worse over there than it is over here.
I think they're
Oh
also
yeah, but now
better.
we're getting a 6 p.m. curfew, so
Oh man, I'm
Bring it
just
back.
I was like, thank you, Parliament, thank you for making Congress look good.
sorry guys, I shouldn't be here right. Oh wait, no, it's a new day. I'm fine to be here. I'm not breaking curfew.
Oh god,
Pardon
that's
me.
so funny.
That's so stupid.
Pardon me, sir. I need to go back to my home, but I'm also working as a bartender.
Man,
Yeah,
if
exactly.
it's actually officially passed, I'm just like, this is
It hasn't officially passed yet, but I'll tell you
If it does,
something.
I am gonna be wringing my head. It's like,
This
what is
year,
wrong with
like,
the
didn't
UK?
it
I
all?
want to go there someday. Why is this shit happening?
I'm
Damn it, Western
seeing-
culture.
Oh my god, I'm just seeing all of, like the stats this year. Like, even though these people are usually the ones to cover it up, it's like everyone's just all the media is saying everywhere. It's just the COVID rates are dropping 80% this year.
That's
Like
bullshit.
in the what?
But Eagle, like our country, our news is always back and forth and just random every time.
True, I don't. Whatever.
It's like COVID. Oh my God, it's lowering down. Don't worry about it, guys. Oh my God, California. There's COVID has evolved.
Oh,
I'm
no, I
like,
just
yo,
saw that.
plaguing, bro. This is
Well,
plaguing.
of course, COVID evolved. They brought back the bubonic plague before COVID even happened in California.
Anti-vaxxers?
Dude,
Oh my
I can't wait for COVID, not just 19, but COVID 20. Yeah.
There should be a new COVID every year.
Yeah, it's COVID
That's
21
pretty much
now.
what the evolution of the flu is.
Bruh, if we get COVID every year,
But
it's
the
just
sad,
graphic,
yeah,
but no update to the gameplay.
yeah. The sad thing is though, what the worst part about COVID, depending on who gets it, it can either tickle you or either fucking kill you. That's the worst part about it.
Yeah.
I thought it mostly affect like people with like really old age or like people with really bad
No.
asthma issues or
Anybody that
People who have health issues and are probably older, they're most likely, to be more affected than us. So
Yeah,
Low
'cause
key, I just want to come and get me, remove my taste so I can eat healthy.
Bruh,
My smell is
I've
already gone.
already had a disease that should be fatal for me. I don't care if COVID comes for me. That's just round 2 in my book.
Damn.
damn.
we
I read it.
can make story
Like-
time another time for a stream.
Yeah, we got
Alright.
plenty of stories to share here. For birds
Oh
around.
yeah, that'd be
pollen.
fun. Yeah, that'd be
Birds
a fun
all
stream to
around the
do.
globe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Anyway,
let's
I
start this
mean,
video.
birds migrate. There's plenty to see.
Let's see how.
let's actually move on to still talking about this stuff.
Yeah, this text message.
Yeah, here's the thing that Kenny sent, and let's see what it has to share.
He goes, yo, bro, I was thinking about it. I'm down for another kissing sketch. I said, haha, what do you mean? He goes, lol, I don't really care as long as you clout me up. I'm not gay, just don't care. And then he this.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not really a big deal. I mean, it's the same. It's just, I don't know, more open-minded.
I don't know if Seth completely.
Oh yeah, from the Scotty Sire video.
Mm.
Oh my god, this part I'm just like, this is round 2. This is basically that is consent right there.
Yeah.
it is.
I'm just like, I feel like the problem is he's trying to hit more notion on the first time, and the second time I was like, I changed my mind. I take it back. God damn it. I'm just like,
How is this David Dobrik exposed? David Dobrik exposed for getting consent from cast members?
yeah. I'm just like,
If he-
but here's
like,
the thing. But the thing is, this isn't
as
as spread around. The thing is, it doesn't help that Scotty actually deleted it from his channel though when he posted this up.
It's called
Yeah,
a
but
tea
this-
spill. Why would you trust anything they say?
Well, why can't we trust it saying that David Dobrik actually asked for consent?
Yeah.
It is. This is basically what happened to Pyrocynical. I can't believe we exposed Pyrocynical for asking and being responsible.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty
at
much.
least I don't know. That situation still just looks like a mess. But
It's not a
all I
mess,
know is that
it's dumb.
Turkey Gom and Prismate Luke fucked it up.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and from that
Prison-
part,
Luke been fucking up most of the dramas he's been in anyway. Wouldn't matter.
He's like going on a speed run, and for some reason, it's so weird. Like from December to March, it's just been the same people involved with every other like Harley's been involved in all of them somehow. How? He's got like 15k subs, and he's just like he's in the Chod Squad shit. He's
I'm
in the
glad that
Hopeless
Kenny
Peaches shit.
doesn't trust the tea spill.
yeah,
But-
true. It's really just more about tea spilling than actual the face evidence.
I'm here to spill the tea. There are several sexual assault allegations. Isn't that fetch? Tee.
Yeah.
Fucking fetch. I'm going to send 40 of my ex-boyfriends to jail. Isn't that cute, gals?
Okay. And did
So
y'all
never
see this?
again.
Speaking of which, did y'all from the Scotty clip? Did you actually all see the Scotty Sire response video, trying to, come out in defense for David?
I saw that in the
no.
not yet. Like, how,
I can pull
how
it
new
up
is it?
if that's the case.
Yeah, let's pull it up. Let's look at that.
That'd be
Yeah,
great.
Let me just pull it up, Scotty's side. Because I think it's about like 11 minutes. I could be wrong. Or 8. Okay, Scotty Sire response for deleted video. Oh, here it is. Found it. It's about 8 minutes long. So I don't think we'll probably go for the entire thing. But after this, then after this one, I will pull up the Dirty Dom response because this came out last week, and I'm surprised no one really talked about it. But then, and then after the things that came out like yesterday, I'm just like, ooh boy, his comment section. Right. Anyways, let me pull up the Scotty one.
We always love the comment section.
All right. Anyways, here's the Scotty response. Here we go.
I am totally sick of seeing my friends' names get dragged through the mud because of false allegations and lies and just things that aren't true. So I'm going to address some of those allegations and defend my friends. They haven't said anything because typically the Vlog Squad does not address rumors and lies and gossip because it platforms the person telling the lies, draws attention to it, And we know who we are. We know our character. We know we're good people, and we know it's not true. But this has gotten to a point where it's such a serious accusation that it needs to be addressed. Everybody makes mistakes. I am not an angel. I've definitely made mistakes myself. And all we can hope for when we make mistakes is to learn and grow from those mistakes. That being said, telling a lie is a mistake itself. And there's been a lot of that going around. First of all, David's a great person. Jason's a great person. In fact, they're both fantastic people. David doesn't have a mean bone in his body. He's so nice. When someone does something that really upsets him, he gets disappointed instead of angry. He'll be like, why'd you do that? Like, that's not cool, dude. And Jason also is like the sweetest, most caring, there for you anytime you need him person in the world. So to see them being attacked like this is just like, it's ridiculous. If you watch David's vlogs, you've seen people come and go from them from time to time, and it's always that person grew apart, their career path changed, they didn't want to be in the videos anymore, and sometimes it's because they did something that wasn't cool, and it's like, all right, we're going to distance ourselves from you now, and that's it. I think that right now the internet is fueled by a lot of unsubstantiated gossip and lies, and that sucks. You gotta be careful with what you're putting out on the internet and the claims that you're making without verifying them. If you're telling a lie and it snowballs, it becomes something that you cannot take back. You can't retract it. And then you just end up damaging people's lives for no reason and probably damaging your own life as well. So I would just like to say, don't call it sharing your truth if you're sharing a lie, because it's not true. Seth accused David and Jason of sexual assault for a kissing prank that was done in 2017, which is so fucked up because he was part of the videos. He knows what we do. And after the prank was finished, David asked him.
Too long after that, I had an idea to pull the prank on him
Here's
again,
the part
so
from
I
the
thought it would be
from
fun
the
to
second
blatantly
one.
ask him for consent.
Do I have permission to try to prank you again and get you to make out with Jason?
I'm very confused by that, because how the hell could you be so confident to tell me that I have to consent to something that I'm not going to know that I'm going to do?
David films hours and hours of footage and crams them into 4 minutes and 20 seconds for his vlog. So this clip was cut short to not actually show Seth giving his consent, but showing David asking for the consent. Now, do you think David would go and film this bit if Seth had said no? No. There's no way in hell. This is from a period of time when David was always at my house editing. And I very vividly remember when he was editing that clip, there was a clip in there of Seth agreeing and giving his permission to film this bit again. He was like, there's no way you're going to get it on me again. There's no way you're going to get me again. So go ahead, go for it.
You're the best. You're the fucking best, David. This motherfucker told me that this was going to happen again. And I can always respect the fucking man that keeps his word.
See, okay, let me pause real quick.
There we go.
Yeah, that's the part I was talking about where he was like, yeah, I give you mad respect for actually keeping to your word, basically, from doing this a second time around and catching me. Cool.
Yeah, I feel I'm now that I have new eyes on this. It kind of makes sense. I understand. Like, what's the point of like trying to file a lawsuit? Like when there's already footage of him pretty much consenting. And I'm sure David probably has more footage backed up and all of that from this said event. So it doesn't make sense to me why he would want to file a lawsuit now. So I am now on your side now, Nick. I wanted to see and feel the waters with this scenario. So
yeah. Wait, did you just call me Nick again?
Oh,
yes, I
God.
Damn it, Condor.
A bit off topic, but doesn't this guy look a bit like Line Maker?
Let's not go into that.
No.
Don't do him dirty like that, bro.
Anyways, let's actually share Or's comment real quick. Sharing your truth over the truth is why people aren't believed. It's cause and effect, unfortunately, which is also true.
No, I definitely agree with that.
Yeah,
it's whoever speaks the loudest and gets the info out first.
Yeah, just like with all politicians nowadays. Politics sucks.
Not even all these days. That's been a thing forever.
Yeah, that's also true. But I feel like
it's a thing for YouTubers, which used to be funny people who made shit and poo-poo jokes that I laughed at. I miss those days.
Right.
So
I miss the days of making Mario just an edgy piece of shit, and like that's the worst thing I found on YouTube.
I remember when they made Mario do the weed. Those were the days.
Oh, the shroom is drug. Haha, funny.
I have a question. Why was this video deleted?
That's the thing I'm wondering too, honestly. I don't understand why Scotty would delete this, but let's actually keep watching the video just in case.
video that he was pranked. It was all in good fun, and he gave permission beforehand. He gave David props on getting him with that prank a second time.
Yeah, and
Some
it's
of
caught
David's
on
vlogs
camera.
happen just like in real time, you know, like and something will happen and he captures it on film. But most of these things are preconceived, and everyone talks about like what bit is going to be filmed. So a lot of the things that Seth was in were his ideas. I'm not saying that these kissing pranks were his ideas, but he did give consent to them and he partook in them. And he partook in several bits after and before the next ones, and was totally fine with it. Like I'd never heard a word from him about being uncomfortable. No one is here to force anyone to do anything. There's a clip somewhere of Seth pranking Jason.
3,
Oh,
2,
this one.
1, action.
I happen to like Seth's behind.
This is like everybody's fucking around with each other here. We're all friends, and like we
That's
do
a
dumb
fucking
shit.
jackass
David looked through his
prank.
text message.
Yeah, but at least when it comes to this, yeah, it does get censored though, to say the least.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a conspiracy theory.
Hmm?
I think that this video was deleted because who is this man? Scotty Sire? I don't think Scotty Sire thinks David Dobrik's going to win this. I think he's going to get cancelled out of this. I think
Oh
that's what
yeah,
he's
because
thinking.
I mean I can't blame him right there. So you might have a point considering. Look at how many times cancel culture came after people and basically ruined their lives. Like,
Yeah.
and it's affected them in ways like it can't come back from.
Plus,
I mean, there's a few examples that
Guilt
come to the top of my head, but I just can't think of everybody. Not many people
by
actually.
association.
Yeah,
Guilt
not
by
many people.
association.
It's true. Not many people have been able to bounce back from being canceled, and if they do, it's like it's all done and over.
Actually, I think it's more. Well, it depends on like what you define as cancellation.
Yeah, true.
Because a lot of the stuff, like most of the stuff I see, like I think a majority, it's like it's basically amounts to a meme that backfires horribly. I think one thing that is important to note is like, one, if there's a crime involved, two, if they have a boss, because a lot of these independent people, and if they're emotionally stable, they just don't give a fuck. Like a lot of the time, cancellation, it's such a weird and broad term at this point. It can just amount to group of people who dislike you,
Yeah,
who are lying about you or something. Like, I mean, this guy Nux Taku, he basically gets canceled all the time, intentionally
Nux
goes
is
it.
great.
Yeah. Nux is awesome, bro. Like he does it for the memes, but like he's also showing like people get mad over like the dumbest things.
Yeah, people on Twitter hate Nux Taku, but everywhere else. Oh, people on Reddit always call him an incel because that's the only word Redditors know. I think they're projecting really
Well,
hard.
they also know Keanu Chunga's wholesome moment
That's
as well.
true. It's the only insult they know. That Fortnite kid's such an incel, says the fat, sweaty 30-year-old with moobs.
Right.
Not
I'm going to
moobs.
beat.
Not the moobs again.
I'm gonna beat that 12-year-old to death. He plays Fortnite.
I mean,
Minecraft is a good community. Look at Dream's fan base.
Okay, we're getting off topic here.
Yeah,
Let's
but it does bring up good points though from what Al just paid up though. If people like say like Gina Carano could get affected by this, but like just some like permanent damage to it, but could still bounce back. I think the same could be probably said for David and Scotty here. If things don't turn out the way you think it might.
Exactly, because they're associated with David Dobrik, they're also going down because, haha, what? You just talked to this man once? You're obviously his best friend. Get in the hole as well.
Yeah, it's like the over assumptions too. Like, oh, you know him. You should know everything what he does behind the scenes.
Oh god, that's kind of reminding me of some people's like tactics, like some really stretched arguments I've heard over the years with these cancellations. Kind of gives, what was it, James Charles? I don't know.
The James Charles ones were all fucking ridiculous in my opinion.
I have no comment about it.
Yeah, I'm not going to speak on that.
H3's cringe. That's all I'll say.
I can agree.
That's a good statement. Let's all abide on the statement that H3 is cringe.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. We got about 4 4 more minutes left.
Messages and found one of Seth's numbers asking him to do the kissing prank a third time. Seth literally requested to do it a third time.
Guys, this is a text from Seth from about 2 years ago. He goes, "Yo, bro, I was thinking
Oh,
about
we saw
it."
this one up. Let me just get
That,
to
or
it.
if he just hoped that David would never find it, the way that he hoped that David had a new computer and didn't have the extra 4 hours of footage that surrounded the 4 minute and 20 vlog that included the bit of him consenting to the prank. But what you're doing is fucked up, Seth. Also, you posted revenge porn of our friend Erin. Do you know how that's affected her?
Oh,
Posted
yeah.
revenge porn,
That
which is
part.
actually, it's 100% illegal. It's totally immoral. And so
Oh, yeah, that was a thing. But
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, but one of his reasons for doing it just because of her saying the N-word.
So
Oh,
wait, so
that's-
this
that's
Seth guy
stupid.
posted revenge porn.
Yeah.
He's still in the wrong for doing that.
Yeah.
No,
Even then, it's like, if you said
That's an
it,
excuse. That's not a good excuse.
yeah, it's not a good excuse just because she said the N-word. Even then, I don't think she
This is
said
reminding
it
me
on purpose.
This is just reminding me of those times people are like, freedom of speech doesn't equal freedom of consequence. And reply,
You'd be surprised how many times I heard that this past year already.
in reply, like they post the comic, and I saw it one time replied to someone getting decapitated by like a terrorist or something.
Oh God,
like
please,
a
no.
Muslim extremist.
Okay.
Okay, let's
That was
stop
just
here.
like what? Sorry.
No.
Please.
Oh Christ.
So
we're not going further on that one, sir.
Let's not for right now. Let's save that for another time.
Scotty hasn't said allegedly throughout this whole video.
Better than gross score.
Yeah, I mean, I still say it's a better response than gross score, indeed.
Yeah, but like it's very crucial that you say allegedly during times like these.
But I think he's showed evidence to show that there isn't need to be alleged. He showed about doing the prank the third time, and he's shown about Seth giving consent. He doesn't need to say that those allegedly happened because they did happen, and he showed evidence.
Yeah, and the
that is
revenge
true.
porn shouldn't be happening. That's
but this
that
is like a
is
while-
like you said
while back,
illegal.
too.
Yeah, it's
And I feel
regardless.
like, is that alleged or is there evidence of that?
I think there has been evidence. I just don't know where it is.
Doesn't he
Or
even
it's just like a
legit admit
long
it?
time ago. He did legitimate it, but supposedly.
Oh, there we go.
Just because of her saying the N-word.
Yeah, bro. If that's the case, I'm able to leak the white supremacy.
Wait, what? You
The what?
the whole of the
Like,
white
what?
supremacy? You're gonna leak
The whole thing?
Yeah. Yep.
Racism is no more. I leaked the white supremacy.
Yeah.
I leaked their nudes.
Oh god. All right.
All their dicks are white and
Continue.
pointy.
Let's continue.
Let's continue.
So fucked up. Did you get her consent? I don't mean to sound aggressive. I'm trying to be very logical here, but what you're doing and what you've done is so fucked up, and the lies that you're telling are ruining other people's lives. And I know that you spoke to David a couple years ago in private and told him you felt uncomfortable about the video, and so he took the video down. And I totally understand feelings of regret and feeling uncomfortable about something that you've done in the past, but you can't blame your uncomfortableness or your regret for your actions when you were a part. You partook in it, you were interested in it, you wanted to do it, you wanted to be clouded up, and I could totally see you being uncomfortable about that bit. Now in hindsight, when you were partaking in it, I know that you were just filming videos for David's channel and probably hoping that it built up your social media platform and you built a career out of it. And I don't think that worked, and I think you got bitter about it, and after a couple of years you were like, I want something out of this. I was embarrassed in that prank and I want something out of it, so I'm going to go after them. It's a common tendency for people to go and say that they're not in the videos anymore because they were uncomfortable about doing a bit, and then you were just never hit up again, which is false. In Seth's interview with H3, he talked about the situation in one way, and in his other interviews earlier, he talked about the situation in a completely different way.
At the end of the day, I would have laughed at it if it was someone else. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm a person. If I feel like I would laugh at something, like don't dish anything out if you wouldn't be willing to take it. So I was just like, I pranked people before. I've done some fucked up shit.
I'm gonna call my mom and see what my mom thinks about this. And I called my mom, and she just started busting up laughing. I'm like, if my mom is laughing her ass off, everyone else are gonna laugh their fucking ass off.
I think the magnitude of the lies you've been spreading are unforgivable, and you should face repercussion. I was there creating these moments and bits with them. and you were here creating the moments and bits that you were in with everybody. A lot of things were your ideas, and I don't know how you could lie about that. There's literal proof of you being so down for doing these bits, and now you're backtracking and saying, I was so uncomfortable, but I took the high road and just like played it off like I wasn't. You asked to do it a third time, and in retaliation for this, years later, you post our friend's naked body on the internet. It's revenge porn. It's illegal. It's fucked up. You suck. I can only speak on what I know about, and I know that Seth and Big Nick have both been on H3's podcast, and you are part of the reason that these lies have snowballed and gotten so big, because you're spreading the lies without any sort of verification. In fact, when they were talking, I watched you, Ethan, take what they said and say, oh, that's so fucked up. So they did this. You would take their words and you would make it sound even worse than what they said. But I think that you should in the future at least try to verify some of the information that's being told to you, or maybe even reach out to the people that you have guests on talking about. Because the things that are being said on YouTube now and on your podcast show are things that should be said in a courtroom if they're true. Anyway, that's my take on the subject. And
what are you saying, Al?
This is going to be my bold statement after this. I think this Seth fellow is an unreliable source at this point.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's like that's why it's like when all this stuff came out, that's why I was questioning. I was like, really? I already said this. I was like, really? Why? I'm just like, really? I'm just like, I don't get it. I mean, I guess I get it if you change your mind over time, but this is like really fucking ridiculous. And the worst part is, damage has been done because people actually believe this and actually have gone and attacked the Log Squad for all the crazy stuff they've done in the past now because of that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to classify him as vindictive. I think he's just very vindictive. He's angry.
I mean, you could call him an unreliable source, but like maybe he's bending the truth.
I don't know, because there is evidence of it. It's not bending the truth when given evidence. I know we haven't seen the full text messages, but we have evidence on film, and we have evidence that he has posted. He has literally committed a crime as well, and he's had a radical change in views on two different instances. Well, on one instance, from two instances where he had the same views, and on the other instance where he had a radical change in views.
Yeah.
And how he went to like H3's podcast. H3 did a Keem because he just instigated like what Dobrik's crew was doing, and Trisha was there, and now she's like instigating stuff too to make this matter worse.
Yeah, especially.
Yeah.
And now let's look at this comment section real quick. I'm very curious. Here's the first one right here. Let me see. Oh, damn! This man wrote an essay.
Oh Lord,
that's a woman.
That's a woman, sir. You misgendered.
Sorry, I don't mean.
Dude, I just miss it when everyone wasn't a gender and there were circles on the screen. That was like one of my best parts about the internet because I couldn't, even before a lot of this stuff came about. I don't understand people's gender even when it was simpler.
See, this is why it's great that we're just a bunch of birds on the screen. We just
Exactly.
need to classify each other by species.
We have no gender. We have bird.
Except owls. Owls are evil.
That's true. Owls, you can't slander them because they've done everything wrong.
Okay.
Right. I've already told you I'm going to bring my lawyers in on ego rants. I've already told you that was slander what you said, and my lawyers will be hearing.
But Google said it. It must be true.
Right, let's get to this comment though.
I want to read this. I want to read this first comment. Why they wrote like a paragraph for this?
I'm reading.
Wait, can I do the reading voice? It might be a
can you see
horrible
it?
accent.
Can you see it?
I can see it in a different point of views when the prank happened. Seth did seem uncomfortable, but at the same time, it seemed to understand that this grammar is awful. Oh my god, it's so bad.
Why are you doing the comic book guy from Simpsons?
I don't know. That would be more like, to understand that it was just a prank. It sounded like he was trying to convince himself that he was fine with it. He clearly cared about clout, like each one of them do, but probably later on realized how uncomfortable all of this made him. That was the first sentence, dear God. That being said, he had no right to post anything Aaron without her. I hate this grammar. Without her consent. after making a big deal about how he never gave his consent. It's spiteful and hypocritical. Squatty is nice for defending his friend and being a witness to what went on. I love Scotty, don't get me wrong, but him saying the words unforgivable wasn't right. Who's he to say what's forgivable or not? That is also not his decision to make. I'm sick of this argument, kind of, sort of. I do 100% agree that Ethan likes to twist things, make them seem worse, and has it out for the vlog squad. I watched Big Nick podcast. He pretty much said he hated being bullied and that everyone laughed and followed David's lead, and that's valid. Ethan tries to add fuel to the fire. David and Jason should just properly address this. We can't tell people how to feel either. There's a fine line between feeling super uncomfortable and wanting clout and views. People have regrets. People make mistakes. That's what it means to be human. So first of all, the grammar is getting
No, I just
better.
read what Kenny put. Yeah, you did. You sound like Chills because I wanted to bring this up. You went from comic book guy to like sort of in the middle range, and then you went straight to Chills. I cannot believe that.
What's this
David
bottom?
Dobrik
What's the
is
bottom one after the
behind.
paragraph?
I'm do like a fair criticism.
Wait,
that was
he
like the
did.
longest. That was the longest like run-on sentence for like half of this quote unquote essay.
No, it was just the first like 3 lines, but it was still. It just felt.
I don't
the
think
grammar
Seth
was
was,
getting
he never
better
really
as it
posted
went
any
on.
revenge porn.
Yeah.
I've
Oh, yeah,
never
let me-
seen the grammar
let's see
get
this.
better as a comment went on.
What's the replies though? Like
Yeah, let me see. It's like Seth did not post revenge
There's 2.
for Farron. He posted a video of her saying the N-word. Scotty straight up just lied. This is a whole video was a disaster. Let's see. Wait, then what is she crying about? She was naked in a video, so technically it's porn, but it was embarrassing as fuck. Edit. It's not like sex or sexy. I mean, you can consider nudity porn. That's what most people can actually consider that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, it
still
that's
wasn't-
leaking nudes. Then
it
pretty
still
much.
was and wasn't like consent to.
You
So it's
you
not
couldn't
illegal.
like just make it a black screen and have it just have an audio of her saying the N word. Like,
Yeah, do that. You know.
did it have to be her naked body? Like,
I thought he blurred out her body. Still was wrong though. Let's see. Yeah, he blurred out her body, and when he retweeted the video of her saying the N-word, it's still wrong though because she's spreading revenge porn and it's essentially letting more people in the world that to know that
I'm not a
it exists.
lawyer, so like, where is the line drawn with the censorship stuff? I don't really know.
I don't know either at this point, considering everything that's not agreeable is censorship.
Well,
Can I
though, I
ask-
mean, like censoring body
Wait, if
parts
you're
is
in this
different.
comment section defending David, there's a reason this video was deleted.
are you retarded?
That's interesting.
Thanks, Connie, Kenny.
I think
what is
Senny
God,
Castle.
these people are too confident for constantly being proven wrong on this shit.
I mean, at least it's not Twitter. Twitter is just a YouTube comment,
Yeah.
so it's not as bad.
Twitter
is still pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, not yeah. Just like I still think Twitter is.
I agree
yeah.
with Kathkar over here. One thing Scott missed is the balance. In this response, it was way too direct.
Oh, just like how you talked about Jackass, this Felix Elliott guy.
Walter the dog
Hey.
says, "Yikes! This is probably the worst response to a serious situation like this I've ever seen." Thank you, Walter. Very cool.
Walter, what?
Look at the dog. It's Walter.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Just imagining really awkward dogs commenting on like they're the jury.
Oh god.
Damn,
Here's
it's another prank.
here's another one. Even if Seth gave his consent for the second one and third prank, it doesn't make it okay for the first place that they pranked him by kissing Jace. That's not a prank. It's called sexual harassment. Oh my.
I'm sorry
my
that he
God.
gave consent and made sure that they got consent. Can I just say, a lot of people making a video on this video have put in how he accidentally exposed David Dobrik, and all I'm saying is that he accidentally exposed David Dobrik for asking for consent, making sure everything was going all right with the videos, taking down a video that someone wasn't all right with.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it's really dumb.
Yeah, and Seth like, yeah, I totally just post this nudity was it this pic of this girl without consent? Well, but she said the N-word though. She said the N-word.
Yeah.
I'm not
David
wrong.
asked- Wait, hold on. Can I read this one from?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mia. What's that name? That little red one.
David Mia was 3 A's.
Yeah, Mia with 3 A's. David asked for consent on a prank. He didn't didn't specify what the prank was going to be. So in conclusion, Seth didn't really consent to the kissing prank. He didn't know what the prank was. He literally is talking about the kissing prank with him
I'm
during
just
that
so
section.
confused. My little eagle brain is like it's rotting. There wasn't even much left there.
Let's just read a few more comments and then let's get on to the dump.
Hold up. He gave consent, but he didn't give consent to what? What?
Wait. What is his comment? Let's be honest. He didn't look bothered after the TVF. He looked impressed. In most pranks, no one asked consent, but David did ask. So I don't really get.
This was about the girl who the old man disguised. What's going on?
Wait, the whole rape thing is different than kissing.
Yeah. This is all different.
Wait, what?
What the fuck is happening? God, these things keep getting more convoluted. Like, at least with the Hopeless Peaches things, when that was convoluted, at least there was zero stakes aside from, like, really bitchy girl, woman. It doesn't sound as
White
good
girls.
as man children, but, like...
It was a cat fight, bro.
It was just a cat fight. It was just, like, really fucking stupid women being stupid to each other. Usually it's stupid men. I don't know.
Yeah, let's just read this last sentence here. The whole rape thing is different, but the kissing thing is just laughable. People just really need to stop being snowflakes, honestly.
That's real based right there.
Oh my god.
That's pretty red-pilled.
That's so overused, the word snowflakes. Like,
but can you blame people for using it? Because
most of the time I see people use snowflake, it's like someone complaining about how overused snowflake is, to be fair. That's like the first time I've seen it used unironically in months.
Bro, I recently unironically used the word normie, and that has been used since
I
1997.
I use normie, snowflake, or like these days now I just say the weak because they're weak.
I don't use any of that language.
Vince,
These are a bunch of Zoomers.
Yo, the
I'm an
weak
elder
sounds better.
Zoomer. I'm the oldest of the Zoomers, apparently.
It sounds like a boomer thing to say.
I might be the
What the fuck does that even mean? I'd be closer to millennial. How would that make me boomer?
Wait, so who is the oldest of the Zoomers here?
I'm 24. I'm about to be 25.
Wait, doesn't that make you a millennial?
I think that means you're a millennial then, not a Zoomer.
Yeah. How does God? This is also confusing.
Zoomer is 2001 to like 2004.
Shit, I'm like end of 2000.
man, Eagles are pretty damn stupid, aren't they?
I'm the beginning.
Okay, Pigeon Patrick. I've seen you guys flop around and like forget to use your wings.
They carried messages from tank to tank back in World War I and II.
Oh, no, that's a specific breed of pigeon called messenger pigeon, not these street rats that you see in New York City right now.
Pigeon Patrick is not a street rat.
I had to scare a pigeon to save its life. It was choking on something obviously too big to eat. So I had to just run up to it and jump scare it to have it spit it out. Real smart animal there.
Here we
that
go.
was my
This is
brother
why
Adam.
Owls are the
Okay.
superior race, right? Owls the superior race because we're built different. We literally make no sound when we fly, and we can turn our head 180 degrees. Try us.
Dude,
Yeah,
Athena,
basically.
like, she needs a new
Yeah,
symbol.
Kenny,
Owls
these comments
are
are
overrated.
basically
I agree with you
illogical.
there, Kenny. Yeah, the comments were awful then.
Yeah.
Well, it's honestly, I'm just so used to seeing comments like that. It's just overconfident people just being like, definitely. It's not like this is the same shit keeps getting disproven every time.
Hold up, there's
One
definitely
thing
a video on David Dobrik. Can we go
You know-
watch that?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's go to the next video.
Sorry.
Wait, one more thing though. One thing I find funny is how people bring up the 4 out of 5 sexual allegations are true, but it's like on the internet, the ratio's gotta be a lot different because it ain't good from what I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe the ratio in sexual allegations on the internet.
It's like probably the reverse.
Pyro got accused like twice.
Yeah.
Like,
Same
what's
with
that
Carson.
say?
More convoluted too. Okay, to be fair, Pro Jared was really convoluted.
Yeah, that
Bro,
too.
Yeah.
And Batman got his-
Pro Jared was tricked.
I
Yeah,
see.
he got set up.
That was
Yeah.
so baffling to see his response and like see the
he-
like to dislike ratio being that positive. I'm like,
There-
what?
Yeah, it's
There's-
crazy.
There's two
He came
people.
back.
He came back.
He's back. He's back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
At least
after
the
that.
damage that wasn't totally done. It just
He
took him a
got the
while for him to
receipts,
come
bro.
out.
He got the
he just
receipts.
looks.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
got the receipt. And if
He
anyone has
spawned the
receipts now,
receipt.
Wait, pause. There's another person I felt bad for. It was like Ross. Like he didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
Ross was a good guy.
2019, like, didn't the people who make Don't Starve together, like, as soon as they got accused, they killed themselves? It was horrible.
Wait, what?
Like,
now
someone.
you're reminding me of the other guy that one game developer named
It
Alex
was one of
Tolokawa.
them. I forget. It was horrible.
Is there another video you want to show us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
let's
one.
do.
Yeah, sorry. We, this is why I named the show "Talking Everything." But anyways,
We should
so the
name it
next
birds.
No, bro.
Just a
Well, I
bunch
have
of
more than one
bird brains
guess,
over
so-
here.
Noxon
Birdemic.
isn't a bird in this, so he does not count.
Yeah.
Oh.
But anyways, the next one I'm showing is going to be the Dirty Dom response. This happened about 9 days ago. So this is literally right before. This is before the rape allegation came out. But anyway.
Okay.
All right.
Let me just pull it up. Where are you? There you are. So here's the Dirty Dom response a while back. So
I'm thinking Dirty Dan, which is going to make this a lot tougher to take seriously.
There's been a lot of stuff going on online, and I just kind of wanted to clear the air up about some things and give my perspective and my thoughts on everything that's happening. So I moved out here in 2015 with David, our old roommate Mason, and then Alex Ernst. How I met David and Natalie and everyone was in high school, right? So we went to high school in Chicago. I always wanted to move to California and experience life and see how everything is over there. Obviously, it went very well. We came out here. David started putting me in the video, started putting a bunch of other people who would become, the vlog squad in the videos. We got a bunch of traction from it. We got a bunch of clicks, a bunch of views, and he really did help launch our careers. So I am thankful for that. Everyone was pretty supportive. If I needed them in a video or if I needed help with this or that. Obviously, I am very thankful for being in this position and being very lucky to be here, to have a platform even to this day to speak on. Somewhere down the line, as time moved on, kind of the vibe and the energy started to change a little bit. I've always been a positive person, and I think a part of being a positive person is opening up to the things you did wrong and admitting your faults and admitting when you are wrong. The main reason I'm making this video is to hold accountability for my actions and not only apologize to people that I worked with that I may have disrespected, but also to other people that were affected by my actions in being in these videos, in creating my own videos, in me living in this influencer space. There was a situation that happened in VidCon, maybe I'd say four years ago. I made a video about this on my channel, so if you guys haven't seen this one, I suggest you do check it out. So somewhere around mid 2019, Alex moved out of the apartment. It was just me there. I had two girls move in, just super dope girls. I talk to them, I love them till this day. They definitely taught me, a lot about girls, and gave me a lot of insight and perspective onto things. He was still coming to the apartment to film videos with me. I was still talking to people, getting invited to stuff, and everything was cool. Around like November, I'd say of 2019, I finally was moving out. I got my new place here. I have a bunch of awesome roommates. And I was moving up in life. I remember first time David got his house. I was very stoked for him. I was like, that's awesome. Just because seeing one of your friends from high school achieve and get a house it's wow. It's a milestone. It's awesome. I moved out, and that was, kind of my ending chapter at the apartment. And that's when the relationship kind of started to drift a little bit. I invited David to come check out the place and, to come hang out sometimes, but it was definitely, a lot less straightforward answers, if any answers at all. And I just thought it was a little bit strange because we knew each other since high school, and
Can you pause the video quick?
it'd be cool. It'd be cool for you to come check out the new spot and see what.
Hey, Nova,
What's up?
can you turn off your notifications?
I got it.
By the way, all I'm hearing so far is that they drift apart.
Yeah.
Maybe we should scroll in the comments section to actually get a timestamp where it really starts.
Yeah, I've already tried that, and so far it hasn't been any luck actually. But it's
Right.
I think the thing is for the first few minutes though, he basically explains why he stopped appearing less in. He basically goes for his relationship first throughout the years with David, and then basically explains why he started to be more detached and drift apart away from appearing in the vlogs and stuff. And then he actually starts diving deep into the actual stuff. So
Hopefully, it's not like the half-baked podcast where they take 80% of the show to get into the actual topic.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
definitely.
That shit was annoying.
There's a lot of podcasts I can associate with that. Oh my god, most of them actually.
Take 80 minutes, get into the topic at the last 20 minutes.
yeah, I mean, but at least thankfully this is only we only got 10 minutes left here. So
Aren't there? Wait, how many Wait, speaking of which, how many podcasts are in the recommended right now?
I have no clue.
There's I see at least 2.
Yeah, because the only one I see here is Mueller here because I actually
Well, I mean,
like
there's a live stream from the Midtown podcast.
Oh
that
yeah,
everybody-
Drex. Oh yeah, those guys too. Drexel's actually pretty good. Makes pretty good podcasts in his topics. So if you guys haven't subscribed to him, I highly recommend to subscribe to him. He's actually has pretty interesting topics and viewpoints and stuff. So.
Is he a bird?
YouTube doesn't even allow me to upload 5+ hour videos, and these fuckers are uploading 11.
Oh no, because I don't know what they do. They basically,
I feel that, Kenny.
I'm not sure if they live stream it
I
or
feel
not.
that.
I'm not entirely
I
sure.
know.
I know that they sleep through some of them.
Yeah, and
Kenny's
have you watched these guys before?
I'm not the biggest fan.
Kenny's
Oh,
speaking
wait.
the truth right now.
Oh,
Rather
wait.
watch Pro Score. Hell
Oh,
yeah,
you-
at least
so-
he's entertaining.
Yeah. So I'm guessing you know about Mueller then.
Oh yeah.
What? I got a strange feeling about you.
I remember Mueller. He was considered alt right.
Oh,
yes, that was stupid.
Weren't they calling him neo-Nazi sexist because
Yeah.
right wing?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yeah. So anyways, I mean, they basically
It's
talk about
long
nerd
man
stuff most
bad,
of the time
not
anyway.
long man alt right. Come on, guys, get it right.
Would it
I
be
mean,
okay if,
they only talk about nerd stuff anyway, so I don't know. I don't see too much of a problem. I don't listen to the entire thing, but it's
Can we get back to the video if that's okay?
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, sorry about that. All right.
Just checking in on people. That's really what I was looking for. I think maybe just as time moves on, obviously people drift apart, and it just kind of hurts, man. Just because there's really no closure for me, and I don't really know anything about what's going on. My best guess is that he's busy with life and all the new things that he's doing, and obviously there's a lot bigger influencers and more interesting creators to film with than me. So I think he just got busy, and that's really it. There's been a couple other friends of mine that have spoken about their experience in Vlog Squad, mainly being Seth and Big Nick. I met Seth in probably 2016. He was one of the first good friends that I got when I was here in LA, because I really just knew David and some connections through his and some friends of his, but I didn't really have a core group to hang out with, I guess you could say. The situation that's going on between Seth and David, that's something that I think David, needs to handle. Seth has been always a good, supportive friend of mine, and he still is. To this day, I still talk to him, and he's helped me realize a lot of things about myself, a lot of things that I did wrong, and a lot of stubbornness I had, and just childish behaviors in myself. We filmed a lot of videos together. Some of these videos that are online are just blatantly racist. They just don't make the African American community look good at all. And I want to
Pause a sec.
personally apologize.
Whoa, that
That's
caught me
a
off
bold
guard.
statement. That I would like. How can we tell that they're blatantly racist?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't get it either.
And,
That caught me
and
off
why is he
guard.
having Seth like tell him about stuff that's going on with him when he has now admitted Seth to leaking a tape of a girl possibly in the nude and saying the N-word? I feel like it doesn't exactly fit right with me. Like, I understand people grow apart. That's life.
Yeah,
But like,
it's
it doesn't
honestly
make
sounding
sense
right
why
now
you make
that
a video like this.
it's honestly going to sound like him and David Dobrik drifted apart. Honestly, which happens to it's happened to me with a shit ton of my friends. But
Yeah,
what
same.
makes a video blatantly racist? If it was really showing like if you tell me that this black man was dressed up in raggedy clothes, had the big lips, yeah, that's blatantly racist. If it was like a joke on stereotypes, well, I'm sorry, but KSI and Deji are blatantly racist YouTube creators.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They used to do that all the time several years ago.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like a lot.
Remember the rape face thing that KSI went through?
Yeah, and that was
Yeah,
people found that
Oh, I
funny.
remember that being a meme.
Yeah,
People found that funny too. So.
I still do.
I still kept that picture of him with that face. It comes in handy with like some situations.
My favorite.
I
my
guess the
favorite
more
is bald
PC way
KSI.
of describing that face is calling it the when imposter is sus face.
My favorite is bald KSI because I always remember KSI has cancer and is dying soon. Want to join this free gift card giveaway? What a classic! What a classic little moment.
Hello,
in YouTube.
everybody.
Rape
My
face
name's
alias
Markiplier dies.
Yeah,
And I remember when he used to do like FIFA pack openings. Oh,
I used to like the War Shaw ones too when he did those. Yeah, those were good times. Good times.
I never liked KSI.
The only thing cool about only thing that made me laugh with KSI was that face rig thing, and they put him like he put his face over what's that chef's name that's always been a meme? Like he's like, oh yeah.
Gordon Ram? Oh no, not
No,
Gordon
no,
Ramsay.
Ainsley Harriet.
Yeah, they put
boy.
KSI over
Go on,
over his
give
face.
your meat a good old rub.
That kills me.
Oh man, that was funny.
Right, let's get back to it, man.
Let's get back to it.
But my problem is like that statement came out of nowhere, right? It was
Yeah.
blatantly
Yeah, no.
racist.
I was starting
No,
to fall asleep, and then I heard that. I'm like, what? What's going on?
Yeah, it caught me like
Blatantly
completely
racist?
off guard.
It's not
Like-
even that. It's like simultaneously surprising and unsurprising because it's
Yeah,
like
I mean, like, out of all my years of watching their vlogs, I'm just like, I haven't heard anything was Big Nick anything racist front at Big Nick at all. The only
Yeah.
thing that's really done is like, his size. That's the main thing. Nothing else really. Other than the only other thing I can really think of is where they actually just misracially profile him and just don't reveal his actual ethnicity. That's the only thing I think about.
Yeah.
But is
David
that
Dobrik
really
has an alt-right
blatantly
agenda.
racist?
Yeah.
oh my
Okay,
god.
let's continue now.
Speaking of,
'cause-
okay, I gotta put this in the private chat. Speaking of racist.
Involved in those videos, and for not saying anything, for not standing up to it. At that point in time, we were making these videos, and it was funny, and it was jokes, and it was comedic, and I don't think we actually understood the impact of what we were doing. The prank that David pulled on Seth. I wasn't there for the second time, but for the first time when Jason and Corinna switched places or whatever. Seth had no idea. I was there. David told me, I walked into the apartment. David told me about 5 minutes beforehand what was going on. And, same thing at that moment. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, man, my buddy Seth is about to get pranked. We're about
It's
to
not
rip him a
really a
new
good
one. This is
prank
going
if
to
he
be
knew
a
what was
great
going to
bit.
happen.
And, at that moment, I think you don't realize that these certain jokes and these certain pranks and these certain video bits, they have repercussions on people, and they affect people differently. Someone like me, I'm very open with my sexuality, and I think it's good for everyone to express themselves.
What?
Don't
Pause
go there.
again. Pause
Yeah.
again.
Don't go there. Please
Don't
don't
go.
go there.
Why does this affect sexuality? Dude, it's a prank. It's a joke. It's a bit. It's a haha
What?
funny.
Wait, I thought this was actually going to talk about something that matters, not all this identity politics stuff.
It's like, guys, I'm gay. Yeah.
I mean, the
Like,
thing
okay,
is-
I'll give another example for like another YouTube group. Like, you know how like most of the gang of 50 Frank, right? Like Max, anything for views. You know how many
Each other,
and
right
Ian,
in the mouth.
and Ian, you know how many times they kissed each other? Even Pyro kissed Chad and Max, bro, in like the cold ones.
Yeah.
Well, we always knew Pyro was gay.
He's
No,
not
bi.
gay.
He's
Yeah.
not
I'm
gay.
just
He's
kidding.
lesbian.
bi.
He's
It's
cute
a
lesbian,
joke.
bro.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's a cute, oh yeah,
Lesbian.
yeah, he's a cute little lesbian. Yeah.
I mean, Chad fits the description of what he likes.
This
Big
video-
fat.
Oh, that's true.
Big fat. That's all you need to say.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make you bi. Like, you know what I mean? Like some cultures, like when they do that, it's just you know each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're halfway through this
being
video,
greeted.
and if
Yeah, that's the part. It's just
If
that's
you-
the only part I brought up from this is like, yeah, it's like this is what I mean. Like, yeah, in the moment, like in that time, it's like, yeah, it could be haha funny, but over time, it's like you probably after that, it's like your rebook could probably change on it. I'm just like, yeah, I feel like this wasn't right for me. But anyways,
wait, this feels like someone, like a detective's like, where were you on the night of the murder? And then someone sits down to Cy and they're like, my past, I was really edgy, and I regret a lot of it. It was very tough coming out. It's like,
All
what
right,
does any of
I'm
this have
about
to
to say my
do?
own bold statement here. Look, you can't just once you've done something, changing your mind later doesn't mean it's now illegal.
Pretty much.
Oh God,
yeah.
I hate
I mean, you
the
could have regrets
retroactive
later,
rape.
but it still happened. That's what I'm saying. You could probably regret it later on. But I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you can regret the shit, but it obviously happened. You can't just take it back now. Not when
Years
there's-
later, years later, you're like, oh, you know what? I want to take that back. Like,
Dude,
it doesn't work
society
like
would
that.
fall. No one likes. It's like most people don't even like their first time.
Yeah.
Years later,
I
years
wouldn't
later,
know.
all I can say is you have written and vocal consent against you, and a lot of evidence, that you posted revenge porn, and evidence that you are being quite vindictive right now against somebody. It's not making you look too good, sir.
Yeah.
Didn't
Especially
Sweden
how
like
it
have
seems like he's-
documents or something that people are legally required to sign for consent now?
I have
Wait,
no
what?
idea, but I feel I have a gut feeling that what is this guy Dirty Dom?
Yes.
It seems like now that him and David are kind of drifting apart, he's going to be taking more of Seth's side.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Funny
getting
bias.
too.
Yeah, I'm
I
getting
mean,
his vibe from
Kenny's
him.
got a good point here. Taking a fuck back is not a thing until this generation.
I mean, this guy literally said
No,
that.
Kenny's fucking right, bro.
he's not wrong.
Base opinion.
That's
I'm
not a
stealing
crazy
your
opinion, that's a
virginity,
base opinion.
and I'm taking it back.
Yeah, let's.
I'm giving you back virginity. My
Every
virginity
redditor's
laser.
goal in life to give a girl back her virginity.
Imagine having a virginity laser. That'd be base as fuck.
Right.
I like being a virgin.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't tried the alternative.
I'm a pigeon. Okay, who's
True.
gonna have sex with a pigeon?
Other pigeons.
Plus, pigeons don't have dicks.
I want human women. I want human
Oh,
women.
you got me thinking about
Oh, no.
Hold up.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Hold up. Before you say anything else, it's actually you could probably if you were in the world of Mike Tyson and his mystery gang.
Oh yeah, that show's good.
I remember that episode. I remember at the end of the episode, Pigeon who had sex was a bridesmaid at the end of an episode once. I was like,
oh god, why is that a thing in adult animation?
I told you guys.
Oh, there's Brian from Family Guy screwing adult women all the time. That disturbs the hell out of me.
Hold up, I know what Turkey Tom's favorite movie is. It's Thanksgiving, where the turkey fucks the human woman.
Oh yeah!
God, that's a thing.
I mean, he does hate e-girls. It's confirmed in the lore.
His favorite movie's Thanksgiving.
He's roasting Pokimane.
Why would he have sex with someone he hates?
No, he's eating them.
Oh,
funny furry vor.
Ew.
Sorry, that was disgusting.
This is the language.
I died a little.
Yeah. Anyways, we're halfway through. Let's actually just finish
Well,
this.
let's go find out what Dirty Dom has to say about something blatantly racist.
You know, kissing.
Invite him on.
But for me
We're birds.
personally, it
I
doesn't
wish.
have that type of effect on me because I'm just a different person. Just because somebody might.
That's right, Kenny.
Find a fit.
That is right, Kenny.
The first day, or they're found a fit 6 months later, and then a year later, they're not found a fit. Doesn't mean you can discredit these people's experiences, you know, because
Oh my goodness.
This guy basically just said, "I'm built different."
Understand.
This is like really huge pandering.
You gotta.
By no means is it.
You gotta love
This
the
is so
pink hair.
fake. His emotions are so fake. He's like, man.
He could be concerned trolling, you know.
I guess, but doesn't it feel fake? This is too
He
hypothetical on my
looks like
part.
Ben Shapiro if he went down another path.
He's like
This
like
is all
Shadow
about
Ben.
Shadow Ben Shapiro. We found him, boys.
The secret pro-trans rights Ben Shapiro.
He's defending
gross
libtards
word seems like to
with
me.
opinions.
He actually shows up to his wife's wedding.
The
his
problem
sister's
is
wedding.
he's claiming we can't invalidate someone's experience, but the problem is
That's
what are
not
we
the
invalidating?
case.
He
This
literally
isn't about
consented.
invalidating. This is
He
just
cons-
about legality.
Yeah, he consented, and he's just really pandering to the people, like
In the name of
because he's associated with Dobrik, so he's like pandering to people, like, look, I don't talk to Dobrik no more. You know,
to quote literal elementary school students, smarter than these people, no tag backs.
Basically.
basically.
The common sense like that is gone nowadays.
Yeah.
Folks,
Not
only did you tag me, but I have HPV. Look at what
Oh,
you've
sorry,
done.
I put down in my notebook wrong for Dirty Dom. I didn't know it was really shittily spelled.
I just keep thinking Dirty Dan.
Me too.
I'm Dirty Dan.
I'm Dirty Dan.
Anyways, let's actually just finish it up, and then we can actually talk about the rape allegations.
Yeah, let's go.
If he ever gets to them.
For not
Yeah, we will.
speaking
Don't
up
worry.
and for not saying no and for not putting my foot down. Seeing Seth's situation and him coming out about it, you know,
Bro,
2
don't
years
put on the
later, 3
crocodile
years
tears.
Later, it really hurts me because I
You gonna cry
know
now?
I wasn't the best.
Sounds
at
like
times
it.
either.
Yeah,
You know, I
sounds
don't
like
think
it.
anyone should be watching these videos.
Okay,
trying
who's-
to
What is
live
that?
up to what I'm doing or to think
Whose mic
that
was it?
what
I
I'm
have
doing
no
is
idea.
cool.
Not mine.
Or this is, you know, this is what the cool kids do or whatever it is. I think it's wrong, man, and I think.
Oh my god!
People
Please put this on 1.5 speed.
Okay, give me a second.
Thanks.
I was like, I
He'll sound
thought.
like Ben Shapiro. He'll sound like Ben Shapiro then.
Yeah, we did this. We Crow did that last time. It was a grocery store, so why not?
He's the
So
complete
hypothetically,
opposite of
would you
Ben
regret?
Shapiro.
I'm actually glad that Crow actually put the subtitles on too, because like half the time people understand.
Let me do that too, just in case.
These are auto-generated, so these might not come out good.
That's fine.
They don't make sense already. Empathy and understand.
That's fine.
Situations.
Oh.
Seth also published like a Revenge Pete video of Aaron. I guess he did it because it was
Can't even say
saying the
porn
N-word,
anymore.
and he was trying to get the point across that this fake activism that a lot of influencers are doing,
like
makes
you.
their brands look
Yeah, I was
brings them
gonna
more
say,
money.
funny
He thought
hypocrite.
that it was wrong for them to do that.
Kettle
Whatever his
called
arguments,
black.
maybe it still doesn't make it right to post a video like this, whether it's blurred, whether it's not blurred. It's still wrong. Another friend of mine, Big Nick, also spoke about his experience, being in the Vlog Squad. Same thing, kind of saying that it was, kind of toxic, cultish, that he didn't really have the best time being there. And he felt
Vlog Squad isn't a cult.
And Nick has taught me a lot about myself as well.
It's a group. You can freely leave.
Isn't that exactly what Seth said?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
We're a cult. We're birds.
You know what fan base? You know what fan base that has a cult? The Paul Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the point that
I was gonna say
anyone
Maximilianus,
like them.
but that works too.
I mean, yeah, well, that works too. But like, no, it's to the point that like little girls would be in front of their houses, though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Kenny, I don't know how he actually sounds like he's going to take longer in 1.5 because all his size are taken off a notch as well.
Yeah, exactly, Kenny. Exactly.
Kenny.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
We got like 3 more minutes, so we're good.
Come on, we can do this.
So, I want to thank him for that. When I was in the group, we did make fun of Nick, and even when the cameras were off, there was still jokes being made about his height, and
That's true, Kenny.
he's one of my good friends, and I joined in on it, and I should have stood up for him, and I should have.
Oh, come on, man!
I know how depressed he got after all those videos and after those jokes were being made to him. There is a lot of peer pressure and stuff when it comes to bigger creators putting on their channels and filming videos, and you feel like you have to kind of do this to fit into the videos, or you have to do that or play this certain type of role. Some other people in the Vlog Squad, Corinna, a lot of the jokes that we had were on camera, but a lot of the jokes were off camera, and they were slut shaming her, or talking about her sleeping with so and so, which is I can tell that negatively impacts her. Also Jonah constantly getting these fat jokes told at him, and I was a part of those jokes too. I would make those jokes on and off camera to Nick as well, and his name's not even Jonah. His name is Nick, and we named him Jonah because he looks like Jonah Hill. Alex Ernst. I lived with Alex for 3 years, and he was an awesome roommate. He was really fun, and he had a lot of funny ideas. I know now he's like with his girlfriend, and he seems a lot happier. When I was living with him, I never understood why he always had this kind of negative connotation to about what everything was going on, and I thought it was just because maybe he was like sad or mad at life or something like this. And now I understand that it was him protecting himself from the evil out there. A lot of the time we joke around how Alex was crazy.
What is this evil?
He was losing it or whatever.
The evil is David Dobrik.
Out there with
Wait, who is the guy that was defending David again?
Scotty Sire.
Scotty.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy just doesn't make that much sense. Like compared to Scotty's video, it made a lot of sense.
Scotty was concise.
Yeah,
he showed evidence.
He shows evidence. He was straight to the point. This guy is just pandering and I'm just telling us random stuff.
They had I want to say this video racist 30 seconds, but I honestly feel like that'd be too light because it's like, what is he even? He's not saying anything. He's saying nothing. This is just babbling.
He literally talks about making jokes, and then he blames I was acting like the cool kids were. Oh, if David Dobrik told you to jump off a bridge, would you do that? Would you, dirty dom?
It's like you are a grown man. You could decide whether or not you said those things.
You could say yes or no. You don't live in a. You know what I mean? We live in a land of the free.
Bouncing between topics with such different severity, just melding into them.
At this point.
I've seen vlogs more organized.
And the thing is, it's like this is all the shit we
already
know.
Channel for that, Kenny. If you're going to go watch that,
I just find it funny people giving shit for Scott's response, and and then.
Are they praising
this guy, Kenny? I think that's exactly
I bet
right.
they're praising this guy.
Yeah.
I think they're praising him in the comment section. I'm gonna guess right now.
Oh no! Hold up. I'll get to that once we finish. Hold up.
Okay.
We're almost done.
What
We're
is
at 2 minutes.
Okay, let's go.
From
Let's
someone
finish this.
That's
Let's
fucked
go.
up. You know, it seriously is fucked up. A lot of times, I think on YouTube, it's hard to separate what's reality and what's fiction. And a lot of people seeing these videos think that, oh, just because these guys are living like this, I should live like this, or I should have to be like Dom. I should have to do this and that. You know, I hope you guys strive to be positive and read books and have a good, group of positive friends. I hope that's what you strive to do. I hope you don't try to, try to get as many
fucker on
STDs as you
crack?
want and
Maybe.
smoke 10 blunts every single day. And if you guys are friends
Hey,
with the older
I
Dom,
do that.
and you're still
Okay, I
friends
guess
with
he
him,
is
go
on
ahead and subscribe
blunts.
because I don't wanna be that person. I don't
Nah.
want to be known as that person. I want to be known as being honest.
They
and,
don't do that to you.
and taking accountability for the things that I did. And
All I saw in the
killing
auto-generated
up
I'll be
text
back
was
in a minute.
STDs.
it's never too late to.
He's not gonna
be
talk
accountable
about
for
it.
the
I
actions
already
you take.
know.
And regardless of
Take
if you're gonna lose friends from
accountability
it, regardless
doesn't
if you're
say
gonna lose
anything.
brand deals from it, or your merch sales are gonna go down, you need to speak the truth, and you need to let people know what's going on, and you need to communicate with your
Are
friends.
you
I think
speaking
a lot
the
of this
truth?
stuff, and a lot of
I'm
these
not
things in
even
general
sure.
could just been solved
I don't
by
even
simple
think
phone
he's
calls and
speaking
talking to people and
truth or
hearing
lie.
them out and
Have you
understanding them.
read a book?
If I'm wrong, if I said something in this video that you
He
think
better not write one.
isn't right, then let me know. Have
I mean, reading a
conversation with
book
me,
doesn't make you smart. I'm just
I'm
gonna say
human,
that.
so I just kind of
Yeah.
got on here and
I'm just saying this
Like,
guy's
if you read Mein Kampf,
incomprehensible.
your IQ's not going any higher.
That's not my point, though. I'm just saying this guy just makes no fucking sense.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
You're just blaming shit that we already know.
Wait, that's how it ends?
That's
that's how
that was so awful.
Was
I
was
hate
that?
And here's
That
the-
was probably one of the worst addressing the drama type videos I've ever seen, which says a
Can we please
lot.
look at the
Hey, wait,
comments?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna throw an old YouTube meme. He went past the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That 10K dislike, bro, kind of deserves.
Oh
it.
no! Hold on.
Kenny, you can't say
let
that
me
you
tell you,
got
let me
John
tell you
following
something
this
interesting.
guy.
Actually, let me tell you something interesting. Actually, so I actually tuned into this before the rape allegation against Tom. Before then, it didn't have as many dislikes, but for
Yeah.
the past few hours now, it's actually gained more dislikes just because of the rape allegation.
Good.
Damn.
Well, even before that, it's like this doesn't inform Eddie what's going on.
And then I look at the comic section for the past 24 hours, and oh boy, you'll be.
Oh, let's look at new.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait. Let me add one more dislike. Hold on.
You're gonna want
If Dirty Dom ever finds this, I want you to read a book called The Roanoke Girls, because everyone wants to be a Roanoke girl. You won't when you know the truth.
If Dirty Dom can finish to 2-hour marks, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, and look at these. Y'all in these comments really forgiving this man. Obviously, he hasn't watched David's videos from the beginning. He literally made jokes in the vlogs and about a girl he sexually assaulted. He's in the situation for clout. How could he take advantage of a girl that was too intoxicated and say no to stop? Remember, this is all right after the rape allegation came out. So it's like,
oh, this is the guy who got the rape allegation.
Yeah, that's the funny
Wait,
part.
damn.
Wait. I love this coming from Nani. We love the 3-minute rolls. It's so called apology.
Oh, we're lucky we didn't counter those.
Blood for the win.
Yeah. It's
Cat.
John.
Oh, fuck off, creep show art.
What?
Oh, just in the recommended, she's
Oh,
talking
no.
about this too.
Don't worry about it.
Because
That
she's a
doesn't-
cringe lord.
My friend who just told me that David Dobrik is a smoky gun case. He just texted me, and I'm gonna leave it to after this because I don't want to blow a gasket live on stream.
I can believe it. Believe me, there's like one person I believe doesn't deserve just much shit at the end of the day is David, because at least
This does
like I said,
sound
I'm a
more like
fan. I'm a fan, but it's like I try to be. I try to be neutral. on these things.
Yeah,
People are
like-
too focused
But
on
it's like
hating
I
David
can
to
see these
realize
things
that
coming out, and I'm just like, I'm more on David's side on these cases because
It's like the same shit with Pyro and Carson. I'm both fans of them, but like I was curious, curious.
Oh yeah,
too.
no, I was super curious at this time.
I was like,
Megan Victoria. I think she has a very base take.
is that more like way of a story time
This-
rather than an apology? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, and then right. Watch David.
Sorry, I need to do this now. Hi, the cheddar shiso.
What?
You just a simp for the streamers. Am I now?
Oh, the cheddar cheese show. You still going? I'm here now. You simp for the streamers? Hell yeah.
Boy. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
do.
Hold up. Let me.
We simped hard at Crow's Day. The Crow cat. What? Fuck.
Hey, well, hey,
That's your boy, bro.
Double.
Come
Yeah.
on, dude. Dirty Dom's just killed you. Dirty Dom's fucking killed you, man.
I
You
just
haven't
wanna
seen
say-
David's response yet.
Oh no.
Oh no, I saw
Yeah.
this on Bob Blast's
Oh, the
video,
mic.
bro. Yeah.
Oh, you know, the
Come on,
mic,
David.
the
Give me some
disabled
info
ratio.
here.
Wait, who hadn't seen it yet?
I haven't.
Me.
I haven't seen it yet.
I don't
Alright.
really want to.
Yeah, but we have to see it. I mean,
Okay.
it's only
This
like,
guy's.
it's only
wait,
2
this-
minutes.
2
honestly.
minutes? Oh,
Yeah,
great.
2.5
Okay.
minutes.
Thanks, David.
Wait, first, this guy's called Views.
Oh no, that's his. It's his views podcast.
Oh my
This
god.
is his
Comic
channel where he does his
persona.
podcast. So yeah.
This is This is like
Oh,
everything wrong with
no.
YouTube in one image.
Yeah.
Now,
The,
I
first,
feel like
the first thing everyone complained about is how he disabled likes and comments.
Okay,
it's
who's
like-
tripling it? Okay.
Yo. What am I hearing?
Someone's tripling the stream and viewing in another tab or something.
Jeez.
yeah, I don't know.
It's not me.
Well, anyways.
Yeah, let's
Alright.
let's actually watch just to get started.
Right, let's
Hey guys, it's David. I want to come on here real quick and address some conversations that have been going on the internet.
Conversations.
I've made over 600 videos, and I've made a bunch of TikToks, Vines, Instagram stories, tweets, the whole thing. And I'm obsessed with what I do. I love being able to make people happy for a living, and that's all that I want to do. That being said, consent is something that's super important to me, whether I'm shooting with a friend or shooting with a stranger. I always make sure that whatever the video I'm putting out, I have the approval from that person. And I also acknowledge that there's times where a person can change their mind and they decide that they no longer want to be associated, they no longer want to be in the video that I'm putting up.
And here's one example.
Right,
He actually backed up the argument. So I remember 3 years ago, right back when he had to catch me outside during one of his vlogs.
Yeah.
She eventually didn't want that video up, so she wasn't want to take it down. And David did take it down. He did take it down. It just got re-uploaded by other people. So he does do stuff.
Is the situation that he's bringing up right now? Is he like addressing what happened with Seth?
Yeah, he's about to.
I don't know.
Okay,
Wait, how
okay,
many
right.
fucking rapists are here? I'm losing track.
Okay, I'm back.
What's
Oh,
going
yeah.
on?
We're watching the response.
And then I'll take the video down. And there's also been moments where I've looked back on videos and I realize that these don't represent me anymore and they're hurtful to other people, and I don't want them up because I've grown, as a content creator and as a person, and I don't agree with some of the videos I've posted. With the Seth situation, I'm sorry to Seth, because like I said, I would just want to make
Don't
videos
apologize
where
to him.
everybody in it, whether you're participating or watching, is enjoying and having a good time. And I missed the mark with that one.
I know that you're trying to avoid
Really
the
sorry.
drama,
I
but you
truly
don't.
am. And with people in my life that I don't film with anymore, like Dom and the other people that I no longer film with, I chose to distance myself because I don't align with some of the actions, and I don't stand for any kind of misconduct, and I've been really disappointed by some of my friends, and for that reason I've separated from a lot of them. I think with any video I make, my
Can
main
we pause
purpose
that?
is
Yeah. Because Kenny just brought up a point which I think is fine that people look into this, but this apology made me go, "What else are you really hiding?" Which I think is a fair point.
Yeah.
I mean, he brings up consent. It's like he almost wants. It's almost like he wants people to bring that up because he just like emphasized the word consent and like it's like that's like a thing you do in movies with like if you want to telegraph like a red herring villain because it's so obvious and sinister.
Like he's
it's like
trying
an
to-
R-rated Scooby-Doo. It's God.
But the thing is, this is. Oh, are you ready for the first owl opinion hot take?
You
What
are
is
a
it?
hot take.
All right, my hot take is that he shouldn't have to apologize to Seth because Seth at this point just seems really vindictive, and he has obviously given to his consent in the past to these videos, and David Dobrik has also understood from Seth that if he wants these videos taken down, he will take them down, and there's multiple examples of him doing that. And also, has Seth come out and apologized for the revenge porn?
No.
I'm not sure, honestly. But here's the thing, though. I think the one reason he came out and apologized to Seth, though, because he was basically pressured by everybody on the internet to actually apologize to Seth. I scrolled through his IG comments and his TikTok comments, like, right when this stuff happened. And there was, like a bunch of comments saying, apologize to Seth, apologize to Seth, apologize to Seth. And I was like, damn, he's really... I feel like this was bound to happen too. So
and also the fact that people were ragging on him like right now of Dobrik's like apology video or just the Let's Talk video is how he just disabled likes and dislikes in the comments. That's why people are still on like Dobrik's ass about this.
Vic, you'd know better than me, but the Churchy Show in chat says David did actually do something involving filming Trisha Paytas.
David, I'm just not sure what he might be talking about.
Yo, Cheese, do you really trust Trisha though? Do you really trust her?
I mean, yeah, like you said, Trisha ain't trustworthy at all. But it's like
just Kenny. It's like I'm saying I'm a good guy with toxic friends that did really bad things and that I was a part of unofficially benefited from. But love you guys. That's
okay.
Yeah. Kenny's just on fire. This is
on fire tonight, bro.
You know, I'm never gonna judge people with Bitmoji avatars again. You've redeemed them all.
Yeah, and the Cheddar Cheese Show in chat now just being sarcastic because I know this guy.
Okay. All right, and we just literally got 30 seconds left. Let's just finish that off.
To make people happy
but
and inspire people, and I never want anything to get in the way of that. And I'm sorry if I've let you down, and things like that won't happen again. And I learned from my mistakes, and I also believe that actions speak a lot louder than words. And you can take my word for it that I'm going to change, but I'll also show you and I'll prove to you that the mistakes I made before won't be happening again. But yeah, that's it. All right.
Yep. But at least you can say that was probably a better response than what Dom did.
Oh yeah,
it's like 2 minutes. Explain.
I understood that there was a concept, even if he barely went into it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like,
the other one was just kind of like basically, I don't want to be offensive. I'm gonna tiptoe, and then he just shits out his mouth for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Kenny's brought up the Trisha situation. He was in a hotel bathroom of Trisha and Jason when they were having sex. There's a video of it. Is there?
Let's not watch that. Oh god.
I'm not sure
if it involves Trisha Paytas.
I'm not sure if I remember that one. Not sure. Oh wait! I think I remember. It's basically where she was getting toweled up in the bathroom. He came out of nowhere and scared her. That's the part. I don't remember which vlog that was, but.
I feel bad for throughout the situation.
Who?
Me, because this is the most pointless drama I've ever heard. Because it's back and forth with these people. Like,
it's another one of just like tennis between idiots.
I'm interested in Dirty Dom though, because this man made such a bad response. I just hope he goes down for wasting our time.
Nothing else.
Oh that's a hot take.
That's a hot take. I hope this man goes down.
In terms of the battle of the idiots, I think Dream versus John Swan was the funniest because they're both their arguments. I just kept switching sides, not because either of them were making a good argument, but it's like whenever they made a bad argument, I had to go to their opposition. I'm like, ooh, autistic cousin stole your homework. I'm going to have to go to Dream. Oh, yup, for 40 minutes. Oh, God. You're all so bad at everything.
Yeah, the worst thing about it, Dream made John Swan look more believable.
Yeah, and he apparently knew the whole time, and John Swan was lying the whole time. So they all did a bunch of bullshit, and they could have both cut it.
And then Keem
did it.
And then Keen talked to John while John the same like during that time John technically just backstabbed the Goon Squad, and Keen was like, "Hey, you got any dirt on him?" And they were trying to plan like do a gay ops, bro.
I don't even know if it's possible for Keem to quote unquote backstab anyone. If like, I mean,
he's never actually someone's friend. He's just there to
yeah.
scheme.
I mean, if you actually
Killer
befriend
scheme
him,
star.
you're just an like. How stupid can you be? Every
always
week
playing
he is
another angle.
betraying something.
Yeah,
exactly.
Every day.
He's like that Disney villain that but instead of like dying off, they just keep him for the memes.
He's the one that comes back in one of the sequel.
He's literally Captain Hook.
Who does? Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, who
No,
else
he's
does that
every
remind me
Disney
of?
villain. Instead of like a dragon or instead of Jafar, it's just all Keemstar.
Or you could say it's just basically Pete.
Oh my God! Imagine
Oh my God,
Keemstar as
Pete!
Jafar.
No, not Pete.
Oh, instead of a turban, he's got a snapback.
Wait, who's like? Oh, wait, Keemstar as Ursula.
Oh God! No. No, actually, no. I see.
No, that's true.
I can see him being easily Pete.
Yeah,
He fits too well as Jafar.
Trisha's Ursula, bro.
Okay, but think about it. He fits too well as Jafar. Think about that.
Yeah, I like Keem
He's
as
already
Jafar,
got the
not Pete.
beard. He's always scheming. He's always pretending to be someone who's slightly more powerful's friend. He's going against tiny people who don't matter, like Aladdin or 5K sub channels. Like,
that's still funny that Crow got his attention. That's
I think the best part is like the video had
Vic.
like 3,000 views and there were 100 replies.
Hey Vic, you want me to tell you the joke that I told the Bird Squad?
Yeah, sure.
I
with
was
the Bird
like,
Squad now.
I meant the bird gang.
Council.
The console.
The
console.
But the thing is, it's gonna be to the point how Keem's gonna get triggered and end up calling Crow a fucking furry.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna replace his hatred for Pyro.
We gotta link him. Does anyone know Tony Zarrett?
No, I don't.
He's a great YouTuber. He's underrated as hell, and he makes these intentionally bad and cringy videos that are like making fun of YouTube culture. And one of them was like a story time animation, and he was talking about how like he's pretending to be a furry who hates a feathery because featheries are the most toxic members of
Wow.
the Adthro community. We gotta send Keem that if he does.
Wow, Keem is not. Keem's against David Dobrik. What a surprise!
Yeah, I mean he's against everything with allegations at this point, even though he's had allegations on himself in the past. But hey, that's how
He doesn't like the N word. He thinks that automatically makes
the only
you
time
racist,
I actually
despite
like
that being his most famous clip.
Yeah, it is. And funnily, what else was going to remember? Right? Oh yeah, and the whole thing was him and Crow. Though honestly, at the end of the day, more than not, often not, the one who's going to benefit from that whole thing is Crow. Because Crow's
Drama
gonna get
Alert was
clout.
demonetized.
What?
What?
It looks like Drama Alert was demonetized. I didn't know.
Oh,
Since when?
6 hours ago.
Oh shit! Wow.
Oh, these
Keem's
fucking
not
birds
going to be
are
available for those lawyers anymore.
I guess
no.
I'm working for free today. New demonetized hashtag Drama Alert is live.
Rip.
Fucking good.
R.I.P. Drama Alert.
Honestly, I'm like with the Keem Stonks thing. I think if he's gonna get in trouble, it's gonna be in the stock market.
Yeah.
Kenny isn't
Like,
Alex.
So he's gonna do what Leafy's been doing.
Wait, not Alex? What does Kenny mean?
Yeah,
Not Alex.
Oh, with Keem, at least my name is Kenny and not Al. Oh,
yeah, I know what he's saying now.
I
Yeah, I get it.
Oh,
Rip all Alexes of that color. That must be so horrible to watch.
oh,
Yeah,
righteous fucking. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not
Don't
gonna.
say it,
I'm
don't say
not
it.
gonna
Say
say
it.
I will cancel you. I will
don't say it,
remove
don't
you
think it,
from
don't
Bird
say it.
Council right now.
Yeah.
No
I have a
joke.
no racial slur policy on this stream, so
No,
Bruh,
no rap.
not even for a meme. I'll never do that shit.
You're supposed to be the
I
Jackson of
I
our
just
group,
say
bro.
N word honestly, just because it doesn't sound that offensive.
Yeah, just say it. Just say
Also,
N-word.
All Opinions is the only one allowed to be canceled. That's just the rule.
Oh, but is that the rule now? I'm the one who gets cancelled.
You
I mean,
already
you
have been.
You can't cancel a pigeon. I mean, come on.
Yeah, they just choke and die.
Yo,
Basically,
the only thing I'm gonna say is,
Fuck you, you ugly motherfucker.
No, don't worry, Kenny. We're not gonna say it.
no,
we would never say it.
no, I was
yeah,
gonna
no,
compliment both
we're
of you
never
guys.
gonna say it.
Yeah,
I'm
all
about
right,
to be the
you've already
middleman.
seen my streams in the past. You already know how I feel.
I'm about to be the middleman. There's a movie. There's an animated movie with owls that was pretty decent, but Pigeon Patrick got Will Smith though as a pigeon though, so it's kind of heavy edge right there.
Oh, I remember that one. Isn't that the spy movie?
Yeah.
Will Smith.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's actually decent, but I don't like this the nerdy guy. He kind of got annoying.
Tom Holland
Right.
and Will
I'm
Smith.
about. I'm
I love
about to make.
Tom, but damn, that character though.
Will Smith's tiny ass mouth in that movie scares me. He looks like he's got. It's just so tiny. It's so scary.
I'd like to say, is this my job now? If anybody in Bird Gang is about to get cancelled, I have to just step in front and take the bullet.
Hell yeah.
No,
For
I mean,
America.
Pigeons are an endangered species.
Everyone
Oh,
has their
yeah,
own ability and their own free will. Whoever decides to do something stupid, and
Yeah,
they're
we
in the
don't
firing
represent
range of
each
getting
other.
canceled. That's their problem.
A
Yeah,
funny
but-
white knight, someone who's in the right though.
That's a funny thing though. After this David Dobrik situation, it's just showed I'm gonna be able to take all of you down with me because guess what? You're all in association with me.
Oh god,
No, I'm
damn
not.
it.
No,
you
we'd
talking
only
about?
be.
I don't even know your name.
I don't know most of you, but I think the most important thing is he didn't take anyone down. Just everyone's responses were ass. The best response was still ass.
Yeah,
It's
fair
still-
enough.
You're talking about David Dobrik, yeah.
Yeah, there's just one, and the last thing we're going to cover now is just the whole rape allegation.
Yeah,
So,
let's get into
yeah,
that.
that's
No one
the last
even
thing.
addressed that.
What?
No one even addressed those in like the videos.
No, yeah, we'll figure it out. There's actually a video clip where it's talked. There's actually a clip of the vlog where it's talked about, and then I'm gonna show the Philip DeFranco clip where he goes in depth with it was the rape allegation because I can't, so I'm just gonna have Phil do it for me for his clips. Anyways,
Right. If we go into Philip DeFranco's channel, can we go on the Philly D secret link as well then?
You could. But anyways,
Yeah.
let me just show the vlogs clips where they talk about when it shows when the night of the rape happened. But
Right, okay.
yeah, because this is it's basically context though.
Yeah, let's give us context then.
Yeah, because it basically gives us a more in-depth analysis. So there we
Much
go.
attitude after. I was like, so how was it? How was having sex with Dom? And she's like chewing gum, and she's like, I don't know, fuck him and find out.
Here it is. This is where the posted the 5 was supposed
all
to
of
happen.
these meme sound effects. It's like every second.
This is weird.
Jesus Christ.
Why did they like bring the dad along?
Is this the guy we're having the seventh? I have to let you guys know I don't really know any of you, just so you know.
Rape? What?
Get the fuck out of here! Get her out!
You guys are the
What
only
is
ones for
this
me. I don't talk
fucking
to
sound?
Some stroke of luck and master
Every
negotiating.
second.
What?
The sound, just like the meme sound, it keeps going.
Ah.
Oh wait, no, it's just another tab. I'm retarded.
Master, can I just read
Wait,
this caption
so it
out?
was Dom.
Yeah.
So Dom's the one that did all of this stuff.
Yeah, but they
Dom-
claim David helped. So
Are you kidding me?
Dom
Come on.
wasted my time.
Oh.
He is now my number one subject. That's what I'm gonna write down right now.
I have.
Can we
Is
just go against Dom instead of Dobrik, bro?
Is that why
Yeah.
he brought up his sexuality?
Yeah,
I'm not sure, honestly.
I think so.
Anyways, let's just only like
Can I read? Can I read this caption though?
Yeah.
Master negotiating, supplying underage girls with alcohol, and letting them have sex with Dom whilst under the influence.
Yeah.
That's massive negotiating right there.
Yeah.
Hey, Dom, we just need to get in there and do a head count for the vlog. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. We got 3 in there. So you can describe it to me.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't look at this.
Holy shit.
Horny just like listening to this.
That's what happened. I opened the door and I was like, wow, they look kind of good.
Holy shit. It smells like someone was murdered in here.
Dom.
What's up, dude?
You are sweating like a race
Now read everything as chills. I will read everything as chills, Kenny. Why the fuck is that man so oily?
Threesome. And I.
Yeah, that's far. Oh, here's the other part.
Going to jail.
That's
Going to jail.
That's where they're joking around about. And you know, I feel like most people who don't watch the vlogs will probably think is that they're actually being serious about these kind of things. But you know, most of the time they're on camera, they're obviously not being serious. Like, you know.
That guy, Josh, he does look like Jonah Hill.
Oh yeah, Oh, Nick. That's Nick.
Oh, Nick? Yeah, that guy looks like Jonah Hill. There's no doubt about it.
He looks like that guy who like owns Steam or something.
Yeah.
It's not because he's fat, like his beard and everything, you know?
It was the guy who looked like all of the dads.
Yeah.
He was just there because he was the chauffeur to the party.
He's a cool boomer, bro.
He's a cool boomer, bro.
Yeah. That's the sad thing about with Jason's age gap was everybody. He's like
No, reading everything as
everybody.
Yeah, that I always didn't really understand why he was around. What was the point? Like, why are you around like somebody that's literally twice like your age?
You could say the same as like the Paul's brother's dad that was in their videos.
Yeah,
but that guy's creepy. That guy's creepy.
Which became a controversy though with that sex tape.
Ah, man.
Sex tape?
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, that happened.
Wait, what sex tape?
You did? Oh, you don't know about that?
Let's not delve into that too much because we're talking about this rape allegation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so that's supposedly the vlog where the rape happened for Dom, and now I'm gonna play out the Philip DeFranco.
The Philly D.
Yeah, the Philly D where he talks about this.
What's up, you beautiful bastards?
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip to the part where he just straight up talk about it. He talks about it for a lengthy amount of time, but not too long.
What's up, you beautiful bastards?
So here it is.
What is up, you beautiful bastards?
Now, or to kind of highlight the escalation of events in this story, let's first mention when we last talked about this, you know, this story initially started as David Dobrik, if you're unfamiliar, massive, absolutely massive creator, having a few people that he used to film with that were part of a group that he films with called the Vlog Squad, coming out with accusations that can kind of be summed up of David fosters a kind of toxic cult-like environment.
Again, he doesn't.
Escalated from there. You had Seth, former member of the Vlog Squad, coming out and saying, I was actually assaulted in multiple videos, with one of the most notable and key ones being the first one where he thought he was kissing another member of the Vlog Squad, Corinna, but he actually ended up making out with I believe at the time, 45-year-old Jason Nash. Following that, a member of the Vlog Squad, Scotty Sire, essentially came out with this big video saying you're lying, providing a video and what David Dobrik said was evidence that Seth was lying, text and audio saying essentially he was down for a kissing prank a third time, but what was not there was any evidence that Seth was okay with the first time, which appears to be the first time that he was tricked, and if anything, knowing that he was actually tricked the first time, it resulted in many people believing, well, he was kind of just worn down at that point. But things have escalated even more from there because yesterday, Insider released an article, which, by the way, I think it's so weird that they initially decided to release it behind a paywall first. Like, I get that it's a business, but that's kind of just insane to me. If you genuinely think that there is a predator or someone that needs to be held accountable, why block it behind money? But main point, you had insider reporting that a young woman who was featured in a David Dobrik vlog back in 2018 claimed that she was raped by a Vlog Squad member, Dirty Dom, the night that they were filming a vlog for David's channel. Now, if you try to go to David's channel to find this video, you cannot find it. Also, it appears that Collab DRM are blocking re-uploads of the video, which at this point is
I find very weird.
But main thing here, because the internet is the internet, of course, we found the footage. I'm going to be showing clips of it, but not featuring anything with the victim in it. But I think it is important to actually look at the footage because it just makes you realize how horrible everything is, especially after you hear her description of the night. Right, and so let's walk through it. This
All right,
video,
here it
which
is.
I believe had
Here's
5
the
million
full
views by the
details.
time that it was removed. It features a number of girls, including, this is not her real name, but Insider called her Hannah, who was 20 years old at the time. And in it, you have Dirty Dom, who says, I invited these girls over to have a fivesome, so hopefully I'll have a
Exactly,
fivesome
Kenny.
tonight.
I don't. That's
Explains the next shot is of Hannah
disgusting
and
to
her
me.
friends
I don't know
walking
why
into the
they did
Hannah
that.
saying to Insider, as soon as she walked into the door, someone shoved a camera in her face. With Insider noting she has one line of dialogue in the video saying that she doesn't know who anyone in the vlog squad is. Also, as far as them coming over for group sex, Insider wrote Hannah and her friend Sarah, who drove everyone to the apartment, told Insider that they never intended to have group sex with Dom Ziglitis, a hesitance that was reflected in the vlog. With Dobrik saying in the video over voiceover, after a couple minutes of talking, it was clear there was no fivesome happening tonight. But then claiming, but by some stroke of luck and master negotiating, Dom made progress. Right, so that's how you had Dobrik framing it. But then as far as Hannah's side of things, Hannah told Insider that
Here we
she felt
go.
pressured by Ziglitis and the other vlog squad members into helping them create content that objectified her, saying Ziglitis took turns interacting with Hannah and her friends and that he pulled her onto his lap at one point without asking permission. Hannah saying it was very much an environment where it felt like saying no was not okay, saying it felt like from the moment we came, there was an expectation that they were doing us a favor and we had to give them content. They were verbally like, why aren't you guys being fun? Do something sort of sexy. Also claiming that Dom asked if she wanted to be his Instagram girlfriend, saying she could make $10,000 a week. She then describes a situation where Dom asks if he could talk to her. She agrees. He leads her out of a room where her friends were in, down a hallway,
it
and into a
seems right now
pitch-black
is,
bedroom. Also saying that after he guided her through the door, she quickly
Dom's
turned around and
real
told him she wanted to go
bastard
back to where her friends were, but he blocked the exit with his body. He started asking her why she didn't like him and wouldn't date him. He asked if they could hook up. She says no.
Yeah, that's a fun. Okay, when I heard that part really felt really funny to me. I was like, are you really? I can't really. That sounds odd to me. That's all.
But there's been at no point here did she bring up that there was any alcohol involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So I don't know where the alcohol things come from.
mostly from fucking Trisha.
Oh right,
Probably.
okay, yeah. I don't
That's
need to
where it
believe
may come
that.
from. But still, it's just
Well-
like, oh, go ahead.
No, my only thing is, if we're saying that it's really David Dobrik's fault, why are we not also really cracking down on Dom's actions during this situation?
Yeah,
he seems like the worst out of everything in this
Yeah,
whole
exactly.
situation.
It's kind of like a nature reality and Pyro. Keen tried to make it out like Pyro, and now everyone's making it out like it's David Dobrik. No, it's fucking Dom.
Yeah, he wasted our time, and now he sexually.
He's actually seeming like a bastard.
Yeah, he's a freaking bastard.
And he didn't. And he in Dom's video, he did not talk about this at all.
Yeah, this
Which
was
makes it
no. He made
even
this
weirder.
No, the allegations came out after his response. That's the thing.
Oh, then he should be cracking down and writing a script or something, or filming a new one at this point.
Nah, what we're gonna have is just twit longer, bro. That's the only thing we're gonna get from this shit.
Yeah.
Nope. Google Doc.
Yeah,
It's gonna
and
be
I'm
a
just like,
Google
no,
Doc.
that's so far. What do you think of her story so far? This is my question. Does it seem
Uh,
weird to you a little bit?
It
it's
is
kind of
Wait,
weird.
It is because like if
They're
you
all
think about
weird.
it, if you think about it, like if you take like the alcohol part into the situation, I can see how they like end up doing that with them, but they didn't mention Hannah didn't mention they were drunk. They could have just backed off from this if they weren't drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like the
No
only
more
thing
Dom videos. Definitely, Kenny. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm definitely saying
Don't worry,
that if this wasn't aimed at David Dobrik and it was aimed at Dom, I feel like I could be behind this.
Yeah, I could agree.
But I
hate how he. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I would wait until I hear Dom's response.
Yeah, it's just for me. It's just like I hate how it's like since it's mainly talking about David because the Seth thing came out first for David, but since now David's basically saying it was sort of around his ideas was Dom because he helped Dom out. He's like you said earlier, guilt by association.
Exactly.
So, anyways, let's continue with the story.
Yeah.
Dom allegedly tells her, you at least have to give me a kiss. And adding, I was getting really scared because he wasn't letting me leave. My friends were in a totally different part of the house. I was like, what happens if I keep saying no? So I just gave him a kiss. After this, she says she gets back to her friends, which also happens to be at the same time a couple members of the vlog squad return with a bottle of dark colored liquor. Now here, I'll say regarding who got the liquor, there are multiple claims. You had insider reporting that Trisha Paytas,
again, not reliable,
who was there
Not
with her
a
then
reliable
boyfriend,
source.
Jason Nash, claiming that Jeff Wittick went and got the liquor. This after saying that she told Nash not to get the liquor, also saying that they left before Wittick got back. This is also something Jeff Wittick has denied both in the article while speaking to the journalist as well as on social media. But in the article, we also have Sarah, one of the other girls, saying she remembers Todd Smith and Wittick coming back to the apartment with Smith holding a bottle of Jack Daniels whiskey. With Hannah saying, at this point, I can't really remember much. I just remember being really uncomfortable and being honestly really upset and angry that my friends thought these guys were really cool and they're really just objectifying and gross. With insider reporting, Hannah said she drank so much alcohol the night she filmed with the vlog squad that she blacked out. And going on to report, Sarah told Insider that Hannah wanted to go to Zaglitis' room with Zaglitis and their friend Audrey. Though Sarah said she could tell that Hannah was drunk, she was comfortable with letting her go into the room because Hannah wouldn't be alone. But with her also going on to say there was definitely a lot of alcohol being...
Are you serious? Sorry.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like step in, but you're like, oh,
Yeah.
she's with her friend. What? Excuse me?
Who said they were going to stop them?
Was she also drunk? Like did her brain didn't process that?
That's what I was so confused about at first too. And so I was like, huh?
It's a real huh.
Yeah, it really is. Oh, it's the Kennedy's coming. My problem is,
Oh,
it all
yes.
should have been reported to the content, not the media. So true. It's like,
Round of applause
if this
to Kenny,
even
everybody,
happened-
for actually having a fucking brain.
here's the one issue I don't get nowadays with these accusations. If this really happened, why was this not reported to the cops immediately? Should have been at least police reports by then. This happened like 2
the next
years
day,
ago.
even.
Bro,
Yeah.
Insider bought the story for like a shit ton of money.
That's true.
Crazy.
Are we actually
it's-
still asking that people don't report stuff to the police anymore? Like this is a given at this rate in dramas.
No, it's given to the point of this decade. It's like the police doesn't exist anymore because
Yeah, well, because people lose trust in the police nowadays because
ACAB.
2020.
I mean, here's an example. Like, there's this person where like
It's
we're
not
looking up right
ACAB,
now.
it's clout.
There's like this person we're
Yeah.
searching up right
It's
now
virtue
who went to the
signaling.
police. Who went to the police and the person they were suing got off scot free.
Yeah, but that's only one example.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like
It's better to
that
trust in
people-
the actual system than not having any sort of trust in the system.
No,
I'd rather
I
go to a
agree.
real court than a kangaroo court.
I agree, but like that's what these that's these people's logic though, because one court case failed, the 99 that didn't
The
are like
system's corrupt.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. All I'm gonna say, if Daniel Keane comes along and breaks my leg, I'm not gonna claim it on Twitter. I'm gonna go to the fucking police because that's assault and battery.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not me. I ain't no snitch.
No, you just use your broken legs from Daniel Keane for clout.
He's gonna have a fucking GoFundMe, bro, to get a new leg.
If someone breaks my legs, I'm going back after them.
And that's
Dude,
how
imagine
and that's
if-
how you get sued, and then
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't sue,
Imagine
if you didn't
if-
sue, you didn't sue first. They can sue you back.
Imagine if Keem dies, but it's like because of a self-defense case, so he's just gone, consequence free.
No
the
one's gonna
world's
miss-
a better.
no
The
one's gonna
world. Yeah. A little
I
dark, but
I hope he dies in a self-defense case in Minecraft. We gotta say that.
Oh.
In Minecraft, bro.
In Minecraft,
Man.
bro.
Keem will be garbage at Minecraft.
that's why he doesn't play in Minecraft Mondays. He just kind of just
He just
moderates.
Yeah, he just watches people play Minecraft like a weirdo.
He's like, y'all give me the clout. I just sit here and do nothing.
Bro, maybe you
No.
should just get on Dream with Dream. He'll probably get him into Minecraft.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. They're buddies for now.
Look at my Romero, lick my ass, lick.
Mhm.
The
I
idea
can't say
that
that
Dream and Keemstar are friends is just like
It's
that's
hilarious.
so.
He's still
That's
free.
the biggest oxymoron case, you know.
It's not Keem's friends and not no Keem's Schrodinger's YouTuber. He's friends and not friends with everyone.
Mhm. Anyways,
Yeah.
let's continue.
Let's continue.
Let's go.
Exchange and kind of like nudge toward her. There were definitely times she was drinking it of her own volition, but there were also times where he was clearly trying to get her to drink more. Going on to say Hannah was able to walk into the room, but also adding she was not fully coherent and articulate. Right? So you have the situation where Dom, Hannah, and this other girl, Audrey, are in this room together. And at this point in the video, you have a bunch of the guys from the vlog squad outside the door trying to listen in. Also, they, without any consent, start opening the door and looking in. And after all this happens, you have Sarah saying that Dom and Audrey came out of the room first, with Sarah saying she went in after him to find Hannah lying limp on the bed, with Hannah saying she does not remember having sex with Zaglitis and that Audrey told her that Zaglitis performed sexual acts on her that were penetrated, with Insider noting specifically, Hannah said Audrey told her that Zaglitis was having sex with Hannah and didn't stop as Hannah showed signs of losing consciousness, so Audrey, quote, took over to get Zaglitis to stop. And while Insider noted that Audrey declined to comment, it appears that in a text that she sent to Hannah this month about her night with Zaglitis, she wrote, I remember you were starting to close your eyes and just were obviously drunk, so I finished him off just to get him away from you. With Hannah noting that after this, she was too drunk to dress herself, saying what I do remember is lying on the bed in that room alone and my roommate at the time coming in and being super worried and putting my underwear on me because I couldn't do that by myself. Sarah noting Hannah couldn't stand up or sit up on the toilet by herself, saying that at one point she passed out on the floor briefly. They also forced her to throw up and they actually had to physically support her body as they exited the apartment. And as far as what we see from the vlog after what apparently transpired, we see the guys joking about smell my finger, with Dobrik offering $25 to do so. Then several of the guys, along with David, joking in the car that they're now going to go to jail.
I just had a threesome, and I think we're all going to jail. Oh, man. I think we're all going to jail.
And a thing that I'll say with this story, I highly recommend you actually read through the entire article. I'm not touching every single thing. I'm kind of just trying to get key notes before I...
Yeah, Kenny just brought up this why people call the police. Yep, I agree. And also the statement, finish him off.
I think we all know what that means.
What?
It's a bit weird though to say that.
But
seems like there were vague threats throughout this whole thing.
Also, wait. Also, if that friend that saw everything happen and just why did she let that happen? Like she
just watched.
Very true.
Like she just watched that happen. Like
to be fair, it could be just shocking.
She also let that happen.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
You couldn't just make a phone call to the police,
or like you couldn't afterwards. You couldn't went to the police and said something, right?
Yeah, afterwards,
yeah. Or actually just stop them from going to that room.
Instead of just making money off of Insider, like
all this time, and you're just now talking about it.
Yeah. It's like 2 years ago too. I'm just like, I mean, sometimes it makes sense for some victims to come out later for these accusations.
How come every victim is coming out after 2019? That's my question.
But why the media? That's my problem.
Like you have such a solid court case if this is 100% true. Instead, you go directly to the media.
Like this is filmed and everything.
So you
have a chance.
This would have been a good court case. And guess what? It's not. They would have had a
Kenny.
Criminal,
exactly.
Yeah. They would have a criminal record forever.
I don't want to read that. It's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, like YouTubers have been arrested before in the past. It's not like you're immune.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's not even that we're at this point. We're not even denying that these accusations are false. They do seem very real at some points, but it's the fact that we don't know what happened from both sides. We haven't even heard a statement from Dom yet. But the main thing that's making me dislike these allegations is that they're being forced onto David Dobrik. There is a real culprit here. There's a real culprit here who should be going down.
And it's the person that actually did the actions.
Down.
Yeah,
I feel like.
And that probably is Dom.
Yeah.
What's the point?
And people are
trying to
going
after the poor guy. That's literally David Dobrik in the situation.
Dom has wasted our time and is the real bastard here.
Yeah, my dislike on his video means more now.
I don't believe it. I'm gonna type in the comment section.
Yeah.
This dude deserves to go to fucking jail though. That's
Agreed. Yeah, definitely.
Like my friend, when my friends girlfriends were drunk, and we had to help them put them in the bed. That was it. And I
Yeah.
helped and there was like a dude, like, sorry, story time, out of context, but there was a dude that was hitting on my homie's girlfriend, and I told him to, F off, and I did fight him. He got kicked out from the party, dude. Like, but this girl just let her homegirl just go in that room and did nothing. Like, bro.
I mean,
Uh,
it is a fair point.
Yeah.
We just go to the police with this situation.
Like, all cops aren't
Exactly.
bad. It's like most of them really do care about these type of allegations.
Remember, the media has basically demonized all police at this point. So
This is a rape case.
My friend was saved by
this is why I
police
watch a lot of
officers.
Law and Order.
Yeah.
My best friend was saved by police officers.
Yeah, and I have
And-
family in the police too. Like, they're trustworthy.
I just don't understand what's the point of just buying, or like literally you're getting paid for giving the story to Insider, and these girls are getting technically like some sort of compensation for giving their side of the story. So why now they can't even use this evidence in a court case because it's all been like brought up and everything. I don't understand. Like,
They can't use it in a court case, but maybe some of the evidence could be gone. There is literal. This is what happens when you come out with shit like this. A lot of the raw evidence from the people who you're accusing is going to be gone.
yeah, because the people are just going to delete it, and what are you going to do? There's no evidence.
This is one of my one times where I say it needs to be a gotcha.
Yeah, that
Oh
would
yeah,
have been
that's
a
how
great gotcha
cases
moment.
work.
Yeah, this
you
would have been a
gotta
great.
hide stuff until you gotta hide stuff, and like first you'll lead on some questions to, if you think they're gonna lie as they go, you give them some questions that'll probably point them to lie into a certain story, and then present evidence that funny contradicts it, and it's like, gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Liar.
Exactly.
It's not a Keemstar gotcha. It's an actual gotcha.
It's a based gotcha. It's a legal, how it works gotcha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
is
to
that
be fair,
all of
that's
what
why
Billy-
people hate lawyers.
Yeah. Is this all what Billy D has to say?
Even the funny thing is, even Nick Furcado, who's a lawyer himself, lawyers are terrible people.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
No, is this all that Philly D has to say, or has he got
Let me
anything else?
see. Well, he did criticize both of them, but I was like, I don't entirely agree. I was like, come on, Phil, don't be like this.
Kind of expand my thoughts on this, but
Yeah.
before we do that, David Dobrik also officially released a statement, kind of, last night, releasing a video on his least followed YouTube account titled Let's Talk, even though likes and dislikes
just
or
saw.
comments were disabled. In this video, which I'll link down below, he apologizes to Seth, and then maybe kind of sort of loosely references the rape allegation.
But it's not him.
Change.
No,
he
it's
says,
not.
I
he didn't do
missed
it.
the mark.
Why are you saying that it's like him? It's fucking Dom.
Well, yeah, he didn't say it was Dobrik directly. He just said he referenced it, and not saying it was him.
Okay.
That's
Sorry.
Or I can at least say it was.
Sorry. No, I
But
forgot.
in
This
no
isn't Keem.
way did it address that he created this situation, monetized and profited and benefited from the situation where there is an actual victim. Right, so buckle up.
Okay,
We're
so the
hitting
victim is
terrorist
allowed to
opinion
make compensation
territory.
off
David
of this
Dobrik,
through the
how
media.
the fuck is that your official?
Also, you're highly now
This is an
implicating David Dobrik now, Philly D. That was a high implication. He monetized off it. He filmed it. He filmed the victim. Philly D, come on, buddy.
Come on, dude. No,
And also,
I was
like, I guarantee fucking Dobrik did pay everyone, including the video. I don't think he doesn't pay anyone that's in his video at all.
Yeah, I mean, I know he helps him out and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was like, I even said, come on, Phil, don't be like this. I mean, I
Exactly.
can understand why you're coming from, but it's just like
Kenny, I remember the Better Help saga.
Yeah, I haven't paid attention to this guy in, let's see, probably like closer to 6 years now. He's just not relevant in my eyes. Or his opinion on situations, it doesn't swing in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like I can agree with him on some things. I can disagree with him. I mean, at the end of the day, I still find him more genuine than other YouTubers out there.
I like Scarce.
Not a
For
high
certain
bar.
situations, right?
Yo, Scarce is a good thick boy. I trust him.
Yeah, I like Scarce. He may be monotone and boring, but he gives you it straight.
Yeah, he actually gives you the facts, you know.
Yeah, I just wish he uploaded more often, like how he used to, though.
Yeah.
Scares gonna have sex with my bird wife.
Okay, Patrick, thank you for that.
Okay,
Really
let's get
cool
back to
opinion.
Billy D now. Let's get back to Billy D.
And after that,
20-year-old young woman, girl, whatever you want to call her. As a 35-year-old man, a 20-year-old is like a fucking baby. You have this 20-year-old woman who wasn't even legally allowed to drink at the time saying, I was raped. And not only that, but unlike so many other women that are assaulted and don't report things, she had millions of people going, oh my God, that's so cool that you're in David Dobrik's vlog, right? I imagine one of the most traumatic experiences in her life. This is a thing that's going to affect her for the rest of her life. How many times and how many interactions did she have where she had to relive her trauma because millions of people saw this video and
She
had a
still
completely
chooses
different
not to go to
understanding
the
of what
police.
transpired. Your response
They
is
can
to
file
use
an
this
actual. They can file a
legally
court order,
very
take his
pointed
stuff, take
language,
his laptop,
I
and
almost
everything,
get
and
it to a certain degree,
they'll
right?
put
This
him
was
away for
probably
life.
crafted by-
For a pretty long time, at
Also, I'm
least.
still really bothered by like him saying the 20-year-old's like a baby to a 30-year-old.
Well, I feel like he's kind of been brainwashed at this point to think, yes, if you're under 21, you're kind of a baby.
He's been in Los Angeles for a long enough time that I feel like his mind has started to kind of go into the mush of adulthood.
We
lost him. We lost him.
I'm gonna take a hot take. When I was living in Cali, and that was before 2015, it wasn't a state with like a bunch of like snowflakes. As now.
We know Hollywood's reputation.
I like that
but I don't know how. I bet they do probably treat babies and 20-year-olds similarly in terms of the possible way.
I feel like he's been brainwashed.
Had a dead plan for the
I'm afraid Philly D's been brainwashed by how everyone else sees things.
I mean,
That's what
I'm
California's
20.
done to him.
I'm funny 20, so I can say this without sounding like a creep. If it's creepy to consider 20-year-olds hot, but like, I don't know, a 20-year-old seems a lot different than a baby to me. I don't know if anyone else agrees.
Yeah, as a fellow 20-year-old over here, I can say it's great being in the middle point where everyone only cares when you hit 21 because 21 is supposed to be a significant age. I don't think it is. I'm 20.
This is one of the things I will admit what I like about Europe laws better than U.S. laws because it's so stupid.
This isn't even a law thing. This is just like Twitter culture. Just keeps calling everything just like everything's a minor these days. Oh, like I saw people defending Creepshow art as a teenager. She's like 28.
Oh yeah, and let's not forget about Captain
Against Just Stop, who was 16, by the way. They were like saying, "How dare you bully this teenager?
Wait.
She's just a child."
What?
Bruh.
That was a comment I saw. These people are
Hey,
stupid.
Do you want to know what I've got about the UK? The UK understands that I'm allowed that I'm mature enough to smoke and drink.
Over here is like they made like 19. You can actually just get cigarettes and stuff. It used to be 18, but like
That's so stupid.
we still need to drink at 21 though. But like most of the gas stations here, they really don't care about.
Oh, I
that.
feel so bad for the people who
I
got
looked like a 20-year-old when I was 16.
I feel really bad for the people who got like horribly addicted midway through, probably broke the law to like get some back, and then like didn't even cut off their cigarette addiction when they became 19 and legal again.
Yeah.
That must suck.
Right, let's carry on with Philly D over here.
Yeah, and his wacky
By
opinions.
some lawyer or approved by some lawyer that was like, okay, gotta protect ourselves legally. But what the fuck? I can't imagine how alone she's felt with this because while the start
No,
of this
Phil,
story
she's
is
lying.
a story
Don't
that
believe
many
it.
women are familiar with,
Don't believe it, Phil.
She's not alone. She has her friend that that said, "Oh yeah, she's
that is where I'm
fine."
gonna leave it.
She has
Now,
35
I do
friends?
want to close again because
All of his arguments are emotional.
Yeah, I feel like he's gotten so much stories to be involved with.
Exactly, Kenny.
He
Exactly.
has so much emotional. So.
Absolute boomer right here.
Yeah.
That's what,
Yeah.
like I said,
Boomer.
like I said, for me, I still like Phil, but I just like I will admit there's something that I won't always agree with him on. That's
He's
just
getting too old. He's getting
Honestly,
too old to be
all
able
of
to like
his takes
sympathize
on like these serious issues, I've never liked a single. They've always been kind of like this.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give him credit for one thing. One of the few things I'm giving him credit for is that he's actually covered things like, how Annie Senior was falsely, accused, and, the same thing with Johnny Depp, but he hasn't really covered it as much, as compared to other people, unfortunately.
This is like this one guy I'm sub to is
like an actual news source. That's what he's trying to do.
He's better at it than his competition. How about that?
Yeah. But otherwise, he'd be censored to hell, like he already is right now.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Let's go. I think that's also one reason. But let me go back to the other clip I showed you real quick and show you what I'm talking about.
Oh, come on. We didn't get to see if there was a Philly D secret link.
Oh, sorry. There was.
Bro, we gotta look for the Philly D secret link.
But I just want to go
Google
back to
Bastards. Go find the secret link below.
And go back to the girl.
Was that a part of the deep Philly D lore?
Okay, you see her. This is supposedly her right here.
Okay,
right?
so that's her.
Yeah. Does she? When you look at her face, does she look like she's actually worried or uncomfortable in the situation she's in right now?
Can you play the video and show the some?
They all kind of have the same emotional face, teeth open, small eyes.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I mean.
All her homegirls are excited and stuff. The girl to the left though.
Wait, which one is her friend that went in?
I don't know, but this
Oh
is
no, it could be any one of them. But the thing is, her friend to the girl to the left, she just looks fucking confused. But the rest of the girls are really just excited to be there.
Yeah, orange T-shirt is the one who's the most confused.
She's like, I don't even know what the fuck.
The Thrasher shirt.
Yeah.
That's why I was explaining to Crow. Like, does she look like she's uncomfortable or worried about the situation she's in? That's the thing. Like, you see how many girls are there, right? So they just all.
She's got a whole crew there,
right?
And all of these girls aren't worried or think to call the cops when when she gets brought into a bedroom.
Yeah.
With a stranger, technically.
By the way, if this was for a 5-way, there's 7 girls there.
Oh god.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't
even get the maths right.
Nah, man, it's the cameras.
Yeah.
The ugly ones to get the cameras. That's how they did it.
Right. This is before the attack allegedly were the things worth fun.
I want to know which girl was the one that finished off Dom. Which one is this?
Yeah.
That's my question. Well,
because that's a whack ass statement to make. I finished him off.
Supposedly her right here.
Just to get him off her, I finished him off.
Hey, I love math, and
the thing is yeah, that's true, Kenny. But the thing is, why instead of finishing him out, why don't you punch him in the freaking face? You know what I mean? Hey,
yeah,
f off or whatever.
Yeah, I mean.
But she's like, you know what?
I'm afraid to do that.
This is a story of
go ask any of the other guys for help, because probably the other guys would have helped.
I don't want to say
I'm just I don't want to be doing this at all. I'm sorry. I just can't. I just don't find it should be that hard for these kind of guys.
Yeah,
because genuinely, I don't think they would have any harm them at the end of the day.
I feel Dom might. Dom seems a little.
Dom. If anything,
I can't trust a guy with a hairstyle like that. Right there.
Yeah, that hair, man, just shave it off, bro.
That's just sus. I can't trust him.
I think if we're all in agreement here, we can say that Mr. Dobrik here should not be the one getting the blame here. It should be Dom.
Yeah, Dom.
Yeah, that's the sad part. But it's just like Phil said earlier. It's just guilt by affiliation too. It's just since he felt like he was involved, it was how. What the fuck?
Yeah,
he hasn't said anything too. He has attorneys involved too at this point. So.
Well, because this is such a image-destroying moment of someone's career.
Yeah.
Yeah. They blamed Dobrik because that's his channel, I guess.
How much money do you guys think that this girl made off of the insider story?
Oh, I'm pretty sure she made at least around the 10K mark.
10K mark, and you know what? Fuck it.
I think it'll be higher than 10K.
Yeah, I'm going at least a few figures.
Well, plus viewers too. Plus everyone that viewed the actual article.
It was a paid article, wasn't it? They had a paywall on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it must have been. She must have made a significant amount of money.
Paywall evidence.
Yes.
Well, she didn't, but
It-
Inside
it-
did.
It was a
Oh,
paywall
okay.
at first, but then they changed it.
Yeah.
So.
That's gotta be like one of the most tasteless things I've ever heard in my life.
Yep. I mean,
No. Fucking
Oh
hell.
my god.
Right.
Oh, I'm glad that I can quote my friend at the Cheddar Cheese Show here when he told me when I said this wasn't a smoking gun case, and he said it was, because this is not a smoking gun case right here.
No. The problem is, we're always believed to think it's more, complicated than it should be, or it's like, it's very more one-sided than it is.
Yeah, because this is what it really is at this point. We can't just take everyone's view for what it actually is. There's always
Yeah.
a piece missing.
Yeah, we
because-
weren't there. We don't know what actually went on 100%.
Yeah,
This
and that's why this-
situation is just a bunch of bucket of poo eyes. It's just bullshit, man.
Yeah, that's what I started to realize that more of things like this ever since when the Vic
Nova
with Vic
says
stuff happened.
This
It's
is
like-
like a shitty hentai plot.
It is, bro. She finished them off, like, bro.
Right.
I misspelled it.
Like, you have all of your friends there, and not one thinks, "Oh, this situation is kind of creepy," and no one blows the whistle on this.
7 people.
Like over 2
7
years,
people
no
I
one
could
blows
count
the
that
whistle
video.
on this.
I think 7
Oh,
girls
2
can
years.
take down one sweaty boy. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
He's
Who
too
would win?
slippery. They can't hold him down. No, he'll just pop out of their arms.
We'll rascal away and run into the streets.
He'll just
Right.
like shoot out like a cannon through the window. Like
But
pop.
yeah, like, why didn't he help her? Like, that's a clear sign. Like, he's going to do something to her.
Yeah.
Like, it
Dom
doesn't take
wasted my time.
our time.
He's my number one suspect.
Yeah, it better
He
not be our number one subject. Your channel's gonna get real bad real quick.
Exactly.
Clout is a dangerous drug. It is a dangerous drug.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these days, yeah, freaking clout is a fucking drug, bro.
My channel
from-
used to be good, but it got no views, and then I clout chased, and then it got still doesn't get many views, but about 15 times as many, and it's cringe now. I'm a funny commentary channel, and it's so cringe.
Bruh. This is why I've always kept to my mindset. It doesn't matter about how many people view my shit. As long as it makes someone happy, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm continuing that. I mean,
That's an OG philosophy that I still stand by.
I didn't go full clout warrior, because if I did, I definitely could have gotten bigger. But because it's so easy just to be like, things starting right now, rush to make popular opinion, but do it slightly before
That's like
other
the old
people.
commentary motto. You had to be the first one on a subject, man.
It works. Like my most
Yeah, it
viewed
does.
videos are like when I'm really early to something.
Just be
Yeah,
like
look what
Roblox
happened-
and
look
just
what
read.
happened with Crow. I mean, he covered the pyro stuff, and it helped him blow up his channel.
Oh yeah. Well,
I
I
love
was
that. Love
for
his
some-
content.
It like blew up my channel too, but it was like I was actually waiting until it all was over. I was also making a video already on Gom, because I was thinking that he was probably in the wrong, but I was like, maybe he's in the right, but it's like, nah. And then I like decided to finish it and just half-ass it in one night. It was so bad that like the last minutes I forgot to mute the background footage, so I had to turn the last 10 minutes into a different video. And all the comments are just saying Mike bad, despite me opening the video saying I spent $75 on this new mic. And it's the most hated mic I've ever had in a video.
Bruh, how do you think when I'm gonna feel like when people write to me that I'm using a gaming headset and I'm on my fucking phone?
Yeah,
I
me and
usually use a
me
gaming
and Al are both
headset,
using
but this
gaming
was a
headsets right now.
I am too, but that time I used a snowball and I was way too far away when I was speaking, and there was also
Right.
like a fucking sound in the background.
Yeah, I'm on a phone right now doing this video. It's great. Technology has come so far.
For what it is.
Dude, the funniest thing about the response to my video was like all the people hating it in terms of my actual points were bringing up pyro stuff, but the first part of the video, like it barely focused on pyro at all, and they're calling me a pyro fanboy, and I'm just going over everything else he's done wrong.
Wow.
That's it's like the biggest thing that people do when you were defending Pyro at that point is just, dude, this guy's a Pyro stan.
If someone calls you a fanboy, like this was always a rule, but it's becoming even more one, you win. If someone calls you a fanboy, you win.
No,
Yeah.
watch when Crow gets actually like really high up there. They're gonna call us fucking crow stands, bro, because we're all fucking birds.
Well, it's because we actually, well, I know Crow, and we all seen his content, so.
Yeah, but you're not a bird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not a bird.
you're not.
No, Vic's awesome though. He's a cool human.
He's cool, but he's
Oh.
merely a cool human. He's not at the level of cool bird.
But can
I'm not afraid
can
to.
I expose Eagle Rants as who he actually is? Can I
What is
do
it?
that?
He's
Can
a
I-
human.
Wait,
I'm
I've
go-
said some funny controversial things on this podcast.
I'm gonna take the Scooby Doo mask off. It's
Oh,
actually
shit.
origami.
Oh, damn it. Why'd you have to say that? Oh.
That voice changer hits different.
Yeah.
So guys, you found me out. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
bad at
chills.
impressions.
Anyways.
So
Honestly-
what's the next video? What's the next vid or something?
Can
No,
I
I mean,
say
as
one
in,
thing?
we're actually, no, I'm actually gonna say we passed the 3 hour mark, and we basically
Oh,
talk
shit.
about everything we have.
Holy
I was
shit!
asking-
Wow, that flew by.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna ask y'all's final thoughts at this point.
Unlike these
um,
people are really dumb. Nothing makes sense. I think they're all idiots. They should learn from the past and actually make coherent response videos. And they're stupid poo heads.
Right. Here's my take. As I've written it down, massively taking up one whole sheet of paper. Dom wasted my time. He is my number one suspect. That's my statement on this.
Mine is
Also, people handled this shittily.
Yeah,
And-
they really did, just like the Vic thing and Johnny Depp. So
And
sad.
guilt by association
yeah.
isn't actual making someone guilty.
Mine is Dobrik he's innocent in this situation, and people, instead of like blaming him from association, they should actually just blame the fucking sick people like Dom, because Dom's case is way more evil than fucking what Dobrik is doing.
Yeah, I mean, Dom's whole gag is being a sex magnet, but yeah.
That's his thing.
Yeah,
You know,
I wouldn't want to touch him.
Not the stereotype, but yeah, that was not going to end well.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't want to touch that man. He's disgusting looking. He looks like a gremlin.
That oil is actually just so much STD that it's become visible to the human eye.
Oof.
Jeez.
But
That's
if I had to give an
gross.
opinion or statement on this, I'd say should have went to the cops to begin with. Dom is definitely the number one suspect for this, because it just doesn't make sense why he would. What even is his mental psyche? And I think David Dobrik is being falsely accused for all of this shit, when it definitely seems like everyone was like on the more consenting side during that video, I'm guessing. And there must have been some sort of compensation that went with that video, and it makes me even more kind of wondering why all of her friends are deciding, yeah, we thought everything was okay with Hannah, but it obviously wasn't, and they still did not decide to take it to any sort of authority other than the mainstream media, and had to have a paywall with that article, and everything seems like a complete and utter clusterfuck at this point in time.
Honestly, it's like ads you can argue, but it's like paywall, it's like holy shit.
Yeah.
Pigeon Patrick, I think you're the last one.
Well, if I had to give my 2 cents on it, the fact that Dom made a video before all this trying to say, well, these guys were evil, right? These guys were racist.
Blatantly racist.
Yeah, blatantly racist.
Doesn't go into really how.
Doesn't go into how, and he just accuses these people with no evidence or nothing. We just have to take his word for it.
Didn't he say his sexuality too?
Yeah,
He just mentioned he doesn't really. He is like, Well,
Sexuality's important.
He's just using that as a fucking shield.
He's a rape sexual,
But doesn't
confirmed.
it? But based off of his logic, though, right? That
Just
we
kidding.
have to believe him on his word. That means we have to believe this girl on her word, right? I'm not doing that. But this guy, Dom, needs to say something.
Yes.
He needs to say something.
I know he needs to have attorneys involved.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the funny word?
And David Dobrik should not have said anything, honestly.
Oh,
I feel like he's very pressured to at this point, so I feel like he can.
I mean, if he was gonna say something, he should have made something better than what he made, right?
I'm gonna say this. He should have posted that quote unquote video in his main channel and not
The Views podcast,
yeah, but like he shouldn't like disable the likes and freaking comments. You know what I mean?
If he wanted to make a proper response, he should have did something like what Pyro did, and like actually took his time with a response and went through all of the different things and
Point by point.
and just didn't like put out a clusterfuck 2-minute video.
Yeah, but that's the
and
Well, to be fair, Pyro's first
David's not really
response
like
on
that.
Reddit. To be fair, Pyro's first response on Reddit was like it was super bad. He opened it with a joke and confirmed a lot of stuff that people thought was BS was real, and that just opened a can of worms. That's like holy shit.
Well, I don't
This-
think he was expecting this to be an actual large thing because Ivory they were actually friendly with each other up
Yeah.
until like that point. So
That was
it's a
like
very
a massive
interesting topic.
evidence, in my opinion, for that bit.
Yeah. And overall, for me, it's just like unless it's just like more shit that comes out, I'm just like, dude, like David's like, besides from the Seth stuff where he'll admit he fucked up and apologized, and just the Don stuff, I'm like, he's basically he's innocent at the end of the day, and I just don't think he deserves to be any cancellation at all. It's just sad it has to deal with him because he's the biggest one out of everyone in the Vlog Squad.
And pretty much you seen that video, like his facial expression, you can tell he's like he doesn't even know how to like put this out right.
Yeah, he's not good at making responses like this. I mean, he's not a Pyro who's like done stuff like this. But like David just like had to at least felt like he had to at least say something. Just like, you know what, I'll say something, but I'll make it quick and just to the point. But,
Well, ProJared had no experience with that kind of stuff, but he made probably the best comeback ever.
But he had all the proof though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This man literally finished right, bro.
Like if you mess that up, you're doomed, dude.
yeah.
But I'm saying it's kind of the funny gamer word, sus. I think it's kind of sus, though. That
That's the gamer word now.
It is now for these millennials.
It's a better
Yeah,
gamer word.
I'm getting down with the millennials zoomers now, but it is kind of sus that Dom put his video only 9 days before the actual allegations came out.
Yeah, actually.
I don't know if he saw it coming or not. Yeah, but
I feel like he must have saw it coming.
He had a guilty conscience.
Probably does.
I'm not sure if this has to do with anything, but just FYI, humans, just treat 18 as the new 17 online.
And treat your 17 to a 14.
Just treat that. Just don't touch that. Treat it like a fetus. That if you touch it, it'll die.
Thank you for having us on today, Vic.
Thank you so much.
It was
Vic.
a pretty epic podcast.
The council really appreciated being on here.
Yeah. I wanted to invite the council on because I feel like you all would give some great input, and you did. And because like I said for myself,
I took a risk by having a bunch of nobodies on.
Yeah, y'all are coming up there now, thanks to Crow and me. Well, Crow inspired y'all, and I just gave you a voice to opportunity.
I mean, Crow showed off our beautiful leader, commentary Condor, or Condor commentary.
I also like to welcome Eagle.
Condor.
I also like to welcome the new member, Eagle.
Thank you very much. I feel
even though
honored
he's
to
fucking ugly.
True.
Even though this man has slandered me on the internet before, I can even show you the
Dude,
video.
I looked. Yeah, but it's got the receipts. I looked it
Ow.
up on Google. It's right there.
Al, who hasn't slandered you in this call?
I haven't.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah,
It's never too late.
Condor's the best man.
Yeah. But you can check it out.
Condor, you gotta assert your dominance as leader and slander our opinion.
Also, Kenny says, do this council again. Yes.
I'm down to
Hell
have
yeah.
y'all back on sometime in the future. It just depends
Hell
on
yeah, I'd
what we have to talk about.
Dude,
Since I'm still in university, I just still got, I need to think of time slots. I'm not consistent with my uploading or doing other videos. Like I said,
focus
I'm
on
a
your studies
multi-content
first, bro.
channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like still doing this stuff too.
I
We gotta
I also want to shout out some future projects. We have future projects coming up, so be ready for that.
Oh, what are they? I'm not in the loop.
We were not saying them. That's
Actually, I can hint on a future project here.
Kenny, don't
What
worry.
am I, chopped liver?
Don't worry, Kenny. I really like you.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kenny.
Kenny's a real one. He stuck with us this whole stream.
He's
done
like
that for me.
He's the only person who was consistently with us, and he was a pretty good person to be there.
Yeah.
Better than this one stream I was with only one person who was just getting mad that people were disagreeing about random cartoon opinions that weren't even the subject of the stream.
Oh man,
that guy sucked.
So Al, would you like to tell him what a hint?
Okay, so I'm only going to give a minor hint to what could be coming up, but a certain Turkey Thomas had made a.
They're really subtle with these hints.
Had made some sort of definitive statement about a Mr. Pyrocynical. He made a certain definitive statement about a Mr. Cynical before making his free episode long docu series, Shane Dawson style, let's say.
I'm guessing
And a
it's
very
Shane
interesting
Dawson and
statement
that it's as bad.
No, fair enough. But no, and a very interesting statement like that. That's the only hint I'll give.
All right.
You know, I don't
You're
know
not
if
supposed to give so much information a hint, right?
that wasn't the hint. That was just
that was a
ending
terrible hint.
spoilers.
Now I'm already thinking about a way to cancel you.
Right?
Oh, it's not like I gave the 3 pages that we have on a certain other individual away.
No. Oh
Hey,
god.
That
Does it involve another bird? Just tell me that much.
No.
Right. It involves a man called some
I'm literally about to
Gamers,
bonk. I'm going
Mudaha.
to bonk you.
It involves Mudaha, right? So some ordinary gamers, we've actually been doing a takedown on him for ages now. I really this take
I'm not
this
involved in
Some
that.
ordinary gamers? What?
No, not
This
Mudahar.
takedown is coming
Not
because he
Mudahar.
stopped uploading Pokemon creepypastas to his channel, and
He
we really
can't
said
keep getting away with this.
he really can't.
Anyways,
Oh god.
you can
Can't
definitely.
keep getting away with this.
Okay. Yeah, but honestly though, yeah, check him out in the future. They're definitely you'll see him pop up somewhere, and I'll be sure to shut him out if they do because I'm about to have them back on stream anyway in the future. So,
Yep.
And also tune in for more streams on this channel when I get the chance. I'll do that. Tune in for my reactions. I'm a multi-content channel, so I have plenty of stuff, reactions,
Swag.
etc. So yeah, ain't the best thing for the algorithm, but I do what I do. But,
Subscribe to Vic.
yeah,
Subscribe to
subscribe.
Vic.
I'm only
I'm only-
Subscribe.
Subscribe
like
to Big Dick Vic.
I'm only 140 away from like 1K, so I definitely need
Give
to.
this man
no,
1K.
seriously.
I'm like,
Send this man at least give this man $1. Just a
Make
singular
this man
dollar, though, not more.
monetize so he can be disappointed to see that he has to make $100 before he gets any of it.
right, right.
And I've gotten $5 since I've been monetized. So
Lucky
Okay,
you.
then it has to,
origami.
Wow.
and
Okay.
you have to be
Okay, Aura.
Okay, or
Okay.
Anyways, find
It
these
was
guys
great.
anywhere.
It was great, Vic.
Yeah, and find these guys
You were a
anywhere
great
you can.
host.
no, this was very fun, Vic. Thank you for having me
No
on.
problem. Follow these guys wherever they are. Follow me on Twitter and Minds, and check out my Let's Play channel. I am currently doing Persona 5 Strikers right now, and yeah, That's all I really
It's
have
not
to
any
say.
good, actually.
It's pretty fun. It's really fun.
It is great.
I'm only like an hour and a half into it. I was like, man, I'm loving this.
Wait.
I got bored.
Which city are you in right now?
I'm still at the beginning. I'm still in Alice's palace.
Is the story anywhere?
Yosuke is the Virgil of the team.
Is the story like at all good?
It's
up
after
to you.
it's after the original P5.
Good night, Kenny.
Oh yeah,
Kenny.
Kenny.
But
No, I probably should hit the hay.
yeah, we all should
Hit the bird nest hay.
Anyways,
I'm gonna go to Never Talk after this, and I'm gonna go look for Philly D's secret links.
Swag.
But anyways, that's where the stream ends. For those who are watching or watch afterwards, thank you for watching. And until next time, I'm out.
Peace out.